Hello, everyone. This is HydroxideAnt with a new mic, actually, so you might hear me a little differently. Yeah. Sounds weird, doesn't it? It actually doesn't sound horrible.
It sounds crisper and clear.
It sounds so crisp. But this is episode 105 Background Noise. Kat, what were you saying? I cut you off.
I said that your voice is more luscious than before.
It's so luscious. Okay.
Yeah, I want to take your voice and, fuck it.
Oh, I don't know how you're going to do that, but I'm giving you the permission.
I'll fuck your vocal cords.
I'm giving you... Actually, I can't give you permission for that one.
No, but Chance, you're physically impossible of doing that.
Oh,
Why?
the whole...
Micro penis?
Yeah. I didn't want to call you out on it, but...
No, he's proud of it.
Yeah, he is. He
He has every right to be.
Yo,
I mean, he's got gigantic nuts.
Yeah, huge.
Sure. I'll just stick my micro penis inside your two vocal folds and just...
Vocal folds. Wow.
Yeah, your vocal flaps.
Sorry.
Really?
This is how we start the podcast off, everyone.
No. You see, her new picture works because it looks horrified.
It does, actually.
It does?
Yeah, the cat? The Hellcat?
Yeah, no,
Look at
he's
it.
not a Hellcat. He's just a cat in hell.
That's
where
what-
cats belong.
He looks very
That's where
scared
cats
and
belong.
concerned.
He looks upset.
He's
looks
no,
very
he's
upset.
he's just looking around. He's like, yeah, this is cool. This is hell. Nice.
You guys,
Huh?
I'm just Google imaging, and just looking through fucking every picture of vocal cords there is.
Why?
It's disgusting. I kind of want to throw up.
Stop looking at it.
But you know what's so disgusting that you're like...
It's like a train wreck, isn't it? Like you don't want to look away.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's disgusting. Yeah, exactly. It's like...
It's
oh my
so
God, I should
horrible,
look
but you can't.
But I'm not gonna.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, I can't blame you for keep looking. But let me introduce everyone to the show. We got hosts, regulars, stuff along those lines. Two hosts. Got Mark and Kat on.
Ye-
The little host going on, and we were doing show thinking today. Not really just talking about the past a little bit. Mark and I
we
were.
don't think.
And we don't think, but it was so weird because it's I think Kat, you started being the host at 74.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh wait, so actually it's not that long of time. Wait, we're on 105. That's a long time. Never mind.
30 weeks.
It's over 30 weeks, which is a really long time, actually.
Yeah, it
So,
is.
wait. Okay. Oh, I need to give everyone the tally marks for the show. I'm horrible human being.
Oh yeah, the tally mark.
I still
For
keep this.
tally mark.
I'm always gonna keep your tally
Why
marks.
don't you just do it digitally, dude?
That's a really great question. I actually don't have an answer to.
Why didn't you just do it on Google Docs?
Yet again, that's a really good question. I don't actually have an answer to.
You wanna know what's
I
funny?
hate you. But
If you search my first and last name on Google Images, I don't know why I was doing this. I just was. There are only 3 pictures of me, and 2 of them don't have my face in them.
What?
2 of them are of me looking away.
now I'm looking you up on Google Images.
Let me look you up during the podcast, and I'm just gonna leave your address next to it.
Just do a cleverly placed annotation.
Lovely place annotation.
It's not the first 3.
No,
The first image is of a big fat guy, smiling,
the second and third image are of me
looking away, and then
looking away,
and there's
then
a picture of you with a little black boy.
yes, there is.
How
Little
old
black
were
boy?
you?
That was okay. It was anywhere between 15 and 17
Is it
Can we
wrong?
please? Can we
because
please
that was
bring
when I
back-
worked there.
Is
Guys,
it
this picture is making me bring something back.
is it wrong that you said little black boy and I just assumed you meant Jacob?
No, it's not Jacob. It's over. This is when I worked at the summer camp.
Okay. I just kind of assumed that you meant there's a picture of Jacob
no,
and you.
no. The scary thing is, I didn't take that picture. That means someone else both took that picture and then knew my first and last name and posted it.
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah, that's a little weird.
Because I did not take that picture because I do not remember who that is.
I don't even remember being there, man.
Okay.
No,
okay.
I do remember being there, but how am I supposed to remember every camper?
That's true.
I get 20 every week, and there's 8 weeks out of the summer.
Just
that again.
We have to bring back the fact that Mark is a Parker Schnabel looking motherfucker.
Yes,
You
I
know,
am.
so my dad watches
That could be
this
a
show.
picture of me, though. That could be a picture of me.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Your dad watched that
My
show?
dad watches that show, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, hey, look, that's the guy that looks like Mark.
Yo, that show. Oh my god, that show pisses me off so much.
Is it like, I don't know why.
Okay, so basically, like, it's good for the first 2 seasons, but then you realize that every season is the same. Like, it's always like, okay, we're gonna go out, we're gonna find a shit ton of gold. There's high hopes, everything starts going well, and there's something big that happens that they can't find gold then for like 6 weeks, and then they always do this thing where it's like they have this false sense of hope where they find a lot of gold one day, and then once again something bad happens. They don't find any for 6 weeks. It's like always the same pattern, and then like the last 2 weeks they're really really successful.
Wow.
Like it's always
Always
that
the
way.
same concept, yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized I didn't introduce the regulars in the show. I didn't introduce either Chance. Yeah, that's Chance.
Fuck you,
No
dude.
one cares.
And then Nathan, who's excellent individual.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, this making Chance, like, you gotta bring down Chance's like ego sometimes, because like it's like for the SIVO Free Division team taxable subtotal. In our 2 preseason games, Chance did top frag.
Oh yes, I did.
But do you know how many times Chance has mentioned that he top fragged in those games? By that noise, that also means over 9,000. So throwing that one out there to the people.
Makes me happy that there are only 3 pictures of me, because I'm still scrolling down and I still don't see any more pictures of me.
You're like page 9.
I am, though. I'm like... They don't do pages anymore, it's just show more results.
They don't?
No.
That shows last time I've scrolled that deep in Google Images.
What I am happy about is that there's a lot of cars, apparently, for no reason.
Oh, okay.
I looked at my name, and like, every, like, 2 scrolls down, I see another car, and I'm like, oh, wonderful.
Is it possible that you like it's like from like Car Throttle's like Facebook page or something?
Yo, I don't know. I mean, I know
Something like
that
that.
some of the Car Throttle guys know me, but that's it.
Well, no, I mean, like, if you'd like to post or something on Facebook and your name's on Facebook, it might correlate into the Google Images. Like, if you look up HydroxideAnt, like, on Google Images, like, a bunch of, like, people's, like, Nathan's picture comes up.
Yeah.
Like, stuff like, random stuff like that. Not, like, first thing, but, like, eventually. Like, stuff like that happens.
Eventually.
Yep.
Yeah. Eventually. So I'm looking at my list of topics, and I just really can't decide which one I want to first. So I'm gonna go to one where I actually don't know if I ever got the answer to. Mark,
Yes.
do you remember in Birkdale one day? Oh, I just gave away your college. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, a lot of people go there.
Literally everyone goes there.
Yeah, I mean, podcast already knows we live in New Jersey, so it doesn't really matter if they know our community college. Does the Mini have a secret compartment?
Kinda, sorta. I
Okay.
mean, there is definitely a secret space there, but it's not like, it's not secure. I'd have to like put on like a little cover. But yeah, there is like a good like 2.5 feet space.
Okay. Do you
That
want to
can
like
fit
tell
my permit.
that little story of like how you discovered like the possibility of that?
So I was just browsing Facebook while we were sitting around doing nothing, and it said, and what came up was top 10 cars that are best for smuggling drugs. And so, knowing me, I just clicked on it. I'm just like, oh, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Number 1, Mini Cooper. Huh. And I'm like, which model? Oh, my model. Why is it the best? What most people don't know is that there's actually a hidden compartment next to the rear wheels. I'm like, huh. Go back to my car, look under, I'm like, oh. Reach my arm and I'm like, oh, this is deep. Oh, I can fit a lot in here. Although I was disappointed that there were no drugs already in there.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, wait, you never actually told me if there were
Wink,
like,
wink.
drugs. Wink, wink. Could get it. You reach really deep. Never mind. It's not important.
So yes, if anyone needs, help smuggling drugs, just let me know.
Yeah, you got them.
Charged by the mile.
Yeah.
So
And this good old like NSA, if you're listening, we can move your drugs too.
I never said illegal drugs.
It could be
You know.
legal. Like if you have a bunch of like
Maybe it's
cough
Tylenol.
medication Yeah, or
Maybe it's
like
just all
yeah,
Tylenol.
like Tylenol, but you like don't want to put it in your cart for some odd reason. You know, we'll just, move it for you. Yeah, or will. Well,
Yeah,
that's something we can offer here at Background Noise. That and Chance's Rope Company. Those are two services we offer.
Yeah.
Mark's drug smuggling and Chance's rope company.
By the time like Background Noise like ends like years from now,
Okay,
I'm gonna have like a what?
You're gonna have a list of sponsors.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a list of made up sponsors for like everyone that's on the show. I'm just gonna come up with a company for everyone at some point, and it's gonna be great. Except Chance's Rope Company is a real place. You should look them up on Google. Along with Dunkin' Bagel. It's a great place. Chance, Chance, have you never been to Dunkin' Bagel?
Actually, I heard your story. You're so dumb. Fuck you guys.
No, this was a Foopy thing. Okay, we were in TeamSpeak, and Foopy comes in and say, "Hey guys, have you been to Dunkin' Bagel?" And like you, Andrew, and Derek all were like, "What's Dunkin' Bagel?" And immediately I knew Dunkin' Bagel's not a thing. Like I'm just gonna play along. And then for like maybe like a week or something, I know at least Derek and Andrew thought that there was a real possibility that a place called Dunkin' Bagel existed.
Oh, I do remember that, actually.
And like we were like, dude, you haven't been to Dunkin' Bagel? And they're like, I'm Googling, man. I brought it to Google. Dunkin' Bagel didn't come up. Only Dunkin' Donuts did. Well, of course. Dunkin' Donuts is a huge franchise. Of course it's going to come up first. You'd have to go really deep to find Dunkin' Bagel. And they're like, I just searched like all of New York. There's no Dunkin' Bagel. Maybe they're not in New York. I know they're in Ohio, New Jersey, because Foopy and I have been to Dunkin' Bagels.
Fucking dumbasses.
Dude, I will go like great lengths for jokes like this. It's pathetic.
Everyone we know is a dumbass, I swear.
Like, Chance, was it you I was playing CS with that we were talking to someone in like CS and like I was convincing them that like Mumble Prime or something was a thing?
Oh, yeah. Mumble Premium.
Mumble Premium was a thing.
Okay, so we're just like fucking around. We play a matchmaking, and we mentioned Mumble at one point. Somehow it came up.
Yeah, the guy, we were 4Q, and the guy asked us, "Hey, you're in TeamSpeak or Skype?"
Yeah, and we were like, "Oh yeah, we're in Mumble." Okay, which we weren't. We were in TeamSpeak.
Yeah.
And it was like, he asked something like, or he said something like, "Oh yeah, I haven't used it," and Hydra was just like, "Oh well, it's a great service. My friend has a Mumble Premium special plan here." Server, it never goes down, crystal clear, and just for literally the rest of the game just kept plugging his made-up Mumble Premium.
I'm pretty sure this guy like had to like look it up. He seemed pretty interested in Mumble Premium by the end
Yeah,
of it.
he was
Tony.
asking questions and shit too.
Hey, Tony. I do have
What's
some
up?
good news for you.
Ooh, for me,
So,
you personally.
looking up your name,
Okay.
there are no close-ups,
Okay.
and the only thing there that could possibly trace it to you is that there are a lot of people from our high school that, for whatever reason, come up when I search your name.
What?
Maybe they all know
No,
you.
it's just like, okay.
It's all people like we know. or-
No, the first two pictures are both of you, but neither of them are close-ups. Like, they're really far away.
Yet again, this is creepy. Like I don't like this.
That's
Like, it
creepy.
means someone like took a picture of me and like.
And then, immediately following is like, okay, let's see. There's Emma, there's some other people from our school. It's just like, wait, so for whatever reason, you don't show up for your own,
But
except
everyone
for,
else does.
two really far away pictures, but a ton of people from our high school do.
I don't like that. That's weird, dude. Google
That's
Images,
creepy.
yo, you're creepy. Okay. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm calling Google Images out right now.
Call him out.
JK, well, in case you want to sponsor me, then I'll love you. You'd be the best image site ever if you sponsor us. If not, you're garbage, kid. Get wrecked.
Correct.
I actually looked up HydroxideAnt,
Yep.
and there was a high school romance thumbnail.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Of course.
What's funny is Jacob doesn't show up for his own picture.
Oh, so his last name's a little bit more like
Yeah, common.
popular. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's the only one.
If you look up me, you actually do get me. Like 2 pictures of me, and then pictures of some like food critic.
Is that also you? Are you a food critic? Is that what you're trying to get at?
I'm a chef, but I'm probably better than that guy will ever try because I'm actually good.
Oh, get wrecked. That guy. Who might share your name.
He shares my last name.
Who shares your
His name
last
is like,
name?
I think his name is like John Catucci.
Get wrecked, John. Unless you're a loyal subscriber, then I love you. If not,
Fact. If not, then go fuck yourself.
yeah. If you're not, I don't really have to defend you or your name or anything. So, but if you are subscribed, then I will be like,
Oh
you're
my
an
God.
amazing human being. What?
Chance, you're so dressed up.
In what picture?
The very first one.
In the bathroom mirror?
Yeah.
Dude, that's how I dress daily. That's literally how I go to school every day.
Yeah, Chance talks about doing that all the time. Honestly, he says that
And
he always
that's like
dresses
the
really
only
nice.
one.
I
Of
dress
you.
up. That's how I dress on a normal basis. People
And
are always
that's
like,
like the
"Oh, why are
only
you so
one.
dressed up?" And it's just like, "Oh, I forgot. Looking nice is a crime.
Apparently.
You know, not looking like a fucking hobo all the time is a crime." So.
Hey man.
Hey, don't knock hobos.
Oh, it's funny. It's an inside joke that no one else other than myself
no one else
understands.
knows,
I don't know it.
Yeah.
My nickname is Hobo.
Probably because you look like a fucking hobo and you grow out your ugly ass beard.
My God. It's
Roasted. Roasted.
a little bit. It's a wee bit. But
I mean, that's not the reason, but sure, whatever makes you happy, Chance.
I feel like you ever get burned and like you
Roast.
feel it, like you got heartburn or something.
My fucking on Christmas Eve, I got the seldom heard but much feared grandma burn. I asked my grandmother, my grandmother. I asked her. It was the first time I'd seen her since I dyed my hair. I go, "Hey grandma, like how do you like the new hair?" And she goes, "It's interesting."
Oh.
Wait a second, it gets
my
worse.
God. It gets
That's
worse.
All she says, and then she just turns around and goes back to what she's doing. Like, doesn't like continue the conversation. Goes, "It's interesting." Turns around, stops talking.
Sit down.
Wrecked by your grandma. My grandma totally trolled my entire family actually, like a
Oh
month
no,
ago.
you told me this.
I don't think I told this story in the podcast, but
No,
I'm not going to
you
drop
didn't.
any names or anything. But a close friend of Mark and I, she's having a kid, and so she's a childhood friend of mine and everything. And then I told my mom and my grandma that she was having a kid because like they were there or whatever when I found out, I think. And then we were at a family like reunion thing, and my grandma goes to everyone, "Hey, did you guys hear that she's having a kid?" And they're like, "Oh no, it's Anthony's!" And then my entire family almost dies. And I'm like, "Grandma, what are you doing? It's not mine. What are you talking about?"
What the fuck?
My grandma trolled me in front of my entire family. Like,
Oh yeah, it's Anthony's. What?
what? Dude, my brother, like, honestly, he grabbed his chest and, like, almost fell over. Like, legit. And I'm like, it's not mine. It's not.
How old are you?
Deep breath.
This was, like, a few months ago.
Oh shit.
This was, like, 2 months ago, probably.
Yeah, this maybe not even. I
No,
don't know.
probably, maybe a month and a half.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
more like a month and a half ago.
Yeah. Grandma Hydro sure roasted me and trolled me right there. Like, oof.
Grandma HydroxideAnt. What a bee. What a bee.
You know, Grandma sure got me there. And I'm like, Grandma, what did I do to deserve this?
But I do deserve this.
I'm like, I thought I was a good grandson. But no,
like
I get where I get my humor from. It's from my grandma,
No.
apparently.
My grandfather on my other side is just like a complete savage. You'll go up to him and you'll be like, "Hey grandpa, how do you like? Oh, you're looking good today. You look healthy." And he'll just be like, "Yeah, you look fat." Like he'll just be like, "Yeah, you don't look healthy. You look fat, Chance." And I'm like, "Okay."
Thanks, Grandpa. Love you too.
Love you too, Grandpa.
That's hilarious. See, like, I have this list of topics and I just can't decide which one I want to go to next.
We could do what did cat have for dinner?
That is on my list. So, sure, let's play What Did Cat Have? Hot dogs.
What's a cat out? Hot dogs.
It's gonna be hot dogs. Look, okay, so
Okay.
I have a strategy behind this one, though. Okay, so
I'm
listen.
taking the guess.
All right.
I'm taking the guess.
Okay, fine. You take your guess, and then I'll talk about my reasoning for this week's hot dogs choice.
Law of probability.
Macaroni and cheese.
Okay, it's a good. Okay, so last week, Kat, I think, yeah, Kat, you were on the podcast last week. It was 2 weeks ago you went on, right? Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
last week you were on, and you said that my family never has hot dogs in the winter. And I'm like, well, wait, maybe she said that to throw me off so she would think I wouldn't guess hot dogs the next week. So I have to guess hot dogs this week.
All right.
Okay.
What were you saying?
And law of probability. I've been right twice, so third
Yeah.
time is possible. So
Can you give us a hint?
no.
It's something that I actually have pretty often. It's a pretty common meal. It's pretty simple too.
Hot dogs. I must have won.
I don't fucking know. Do you think we write down what you have for dinner every time and like do tally marks?
You know, I think
Hydrox
my
for the
guess is a
show?
pretty good guess knowing that.
Yeah, actually, Mark actually is a good odds. I'm trying to think of
I'm
things
saying
like,
I had a solid guess for that one.
I don't fucking know. Like what?
just like a guess like a food, my man.
Steak.
Solid.
Solid. Eh. Nathan, my man.
You know,
The thing.
there are
The
quite
thing.
a few.
Thing they
There are
eat
quite a few
sometimes.
foods that are pretty common and simple to make.
That's true.
No, I gotta go with my heart. There's a pretty simple food that I'm quite fond of, and I'm sure that everyone here is quite fond of. It's you guys might know it. It's the Jello.
The Jello. Ooh.
Okay, Kat.
Alright, Kat. Okay, so you know how to do this. Tell who's wrong first, and it's usually me first.
Who's the least?
Who's the
wrong?
least? Who's
At least.
Say who's the farthest away from right.
Yeah.
All right. So we had macaroni and cheese, hot dogs, steak, and Jello.
Yeah.
The least close I'd probably have to say is Jello.
Okay, I was gonna say
It's a good
it's
guess.
rigged if you say hot dogs is farther away than Jello.
That's all I
you were
wanted.
Hot dogs and Jello are pretty equally far away. I guess you'd say.
This is rigged.
The next closest is I'm gonna have to say Mark this time, just because
Yay.
it's pasta instead. And then the closest would be Chance, and he said steak.
What did you have?
I had chicken.
There we go.
I was gonna say chicken.
Yeah, you do have a lot of
Chicken,
chicken.
like mashed
Okay.
potatoes. And,
I
like,
was thinking between the two. I was like, chicken or steak.
You know, if I didn't always guess hot
I
dogs,
was gonna
I'd be
say
better
chicken,
this
but I
game.
didn't want Chance to yell at me because he was like, "Oh, I picked steak, so you had to pick chicken."
I wouldn't have yelled at you, you fucking ugly piece of shit.
See, now he yells at you for
Wow.
not. He yells at
No,
you
no.
for not doing what you wanted to
Right.
do. What you thought would
Follow your
result
dreams,
in a
dude.
yell, but then you get yelled at for not doing what you thought would get you yelled
Follow
at.
your dreams. Just follow the dreams, man. Follow the dreams.
Well,
Yeah.
My dreams are dead.
oh,
So I wish
Oh.
you would die with them.
Okay.
oh,
Down.
BRB, actually not, because I'm gonna die.
dude, don't say that. You know how many swords he has in his room? It's like 14.
Good. I hope he stabs himself.
Say
I'm
that.
kidding. I'm kidding. I
Don't
hope he uses my
say
rope
it.
company.
Chance, I'd like to place an order.
Yes, hey,
I mean, you want a family pack?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
you know, as much as Mark, I don't want to do this. I do get a small fraction of
Wow,
the money.
Tony.
But no. Hey, do you remember what Steph asked you, or asked me? I picked you over a mall full of puppies every square inch.
Okay, fair enough,
Okay.
fair enough.
Yeah. You know how
But
hard
not for a couple bucks that you make from the Chance's Rope Company.
Look, okay, I'm not saying you should. I'm not weighing in any direction here. No, but the only. Why is Derek texting me now? I cry every time. He's crying apparently right now.
Same.
Meh.
I cry whenever I see Derek's face because he's ugly.
Derek is my favorite Asian. Okay.
He's my favorite Asian too. You're my favorite colorblind.
Woo!
My
What's
favorite
it?
colorblind
Sneeze.
motherfucker.
Okay, nice, great.
What?
I am getting sick, and I don't appreciate it.
Have you ever tried not to?
I have. You know,
The
like
world's best
you know,
doctor.
from Rooster Teeth, one of their little shorts about
Yeah, yeah.
what's his name?
Just to
is
stop yelling,
being the
Gavin.
greatest doctor.
Yeah,
Doctor,
Gavin.
I have cancer.
Oh,
Don't.
Have
do
you
that.
tried not to?
Just don't, dude.
Wait, I got this. Stop.
Oh my.
The funny thing is, I've been saying that forever.
What?
Like, I always
Just
say...
get sick.
No, like, if anyone says, like, oh, my head hurts or something, I'll always be like, did you ask it nicely to stop?
Me.
Yeah, I probably said that to all of you at some point. If I haven't, my
I wouldn't
sis said
doubt
it
it.
now. Yeah.
If I haven't, it's going to happen.
Yeah, if it hasn't happened already, okay. So, I have a few weird topics.
What?
Okay.
They're not weird. They're not that weird. But I'm gonna save the one that I think that is actually kind of weird, for a little bit, and I'm gonna go to. Okay. So. You have to. Okay, so I've been throwing out things like this the last few times. But you have to listen to a song for 24 hours straight. One song. What song do you pick?
Oh.
And keep in mind that listening to a song for 24 hours straight might leave you ending up hating the song. You might not really ever get to listen to it again enjoying it.
I know what I do.
What?
Recently, the lead singer of, I think it was Radiohead, released a song that's 28 days long.
There you go. You just won.
Get fucked, kids.
You just won.
I would
think
probably
there's a-
choose
oh,
something
that's
like
fair.
really, really chill, like something that I'd probably choose something by like Mono, that's like 10 minutes long all by itself, and then like Mono tends to be really chill, and like you don't really remember what it's like. The most chill music you could ever listen to ever. There's no lyrics or anything. It's all instrumental. So I don't think I'd get tired of it for 24. I
Actually-
might not ever want to listen to it again, but I don't think it would drive me insane. You know.
Okay.
Venice Violins. Hydro?
Okay.
Venice Violins. Remember that?
Yes.
There we go. That's what I'd listen to. Venice
That's a good one.
Violins.
I like it. I think... Okay, I'd listen to the Jaws theme song for 24 hours straight. So,
Why? I'd feel so dangerous.
Exactly. I
feel
was...
so edgy.
I'd feel, so, you know how edgy I'd feel that entire day? Because it'd be like, I walk around the corner, dun, dun,
Da, da.
dun, dun, dun. I'm like
Just don't
taking
go to
a...
the beach.
No, I'm like taking a shower, I hear dun, dun,
Shit.
dun, dun,
Da, da.
dun, dun. I'm like, where could the shower be coming from? I start freaking out.
That yell, Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Where the shark go?
Oh, okay, so, Derek said, cuck fance.
Cuck Fance?
Yeah.
Wow. So mature.
Cuck fance is, it's it. We should all say that. Cuck fance.
Let's not. And say we did.
I actually responded to him, hell yeah, cuck fance. So,
One sec. I gotta. If I'm gonna hate it at the end of it, I might as well start out with a song that I hate.
oh yeah, look at that. What song are you gonna...
Well, one sec. I need to remember what it is. I need to
Okay.
remember the title.
Okay. Nathan, do you have one? That,
Cool for the Summer by Demi Lovato, because nothing can ever make me hate that song.
What song
that's a
is it?
solid pick.
Okay, here we go. I got it. On the Floor by Ice JJ Fish.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Do you want to know what my second pick would be?
What?
What?
It would be Rap God by Eminem. Just that by the end of the 24 hours,
You
I'd
could-
have it fully memorized.
Okay.
Hopefully
That
at
is like a
least.
7-minute long song, if I remember. Right? Is it like 7 minutes or something?
Something like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, no. If I'm gonna hate it at the end anyway, it might as well be Ice JJ Fish On the Floor.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, you should hate that already, but okay.
I know. I said I already hate it.
Okay.
For
good.
those of you who want to partake in the Ice JJ Fish,
Fair warning.
there you go.
Fair warning. It's pretty
Just
bad.
mute your mics that there's no copyright infringements.
I don't...
Nice.
I'm sure Ice JJ Fish wouldn't try copywriting this, because if he did, I'd be like, you're just bad, kid. And then he...
Wrecked.
Yeah, right.
Wrecked.
And I probably...
Just fucking
yeah.
wrecked that kid, dude. You fucking wrecked
Yeah.
him.
He's,
You dumb.
he's really good at what he does.
He's got an interesting voice.
Yeah, you one of a kind.
One of a kind
You,
indeed.
you'll never forget the sound of his voice.
That's horrible.
It's horrible. Like, it's not for a good reason. Like,
horrible.
I tried, like, painting an image and you're like, oh, okay, we'll never forget it. Does that mean it's good? No.
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 Your ears will bleed.
Pretty much.
Lots. Do you want to know who showed me Ice JJ Fish?
Who?
Leighton.
Leighton, of course it was.
That's a very Leighton thing, like, to do, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
My fucking son over there.
Yeah.
He is my son, pretty much. I love him.
I love Leighton. Leighton's the man. Yeah.
Leighton's my man. Wink, wink.
Wink. Oh, I mean, like, it's possible. He's only, like, a year younger than you. So.
He's
Nah, no.
he's like a year and a half. Year and 3/4.
I mean,
6 years.
Your age, I don't know. Like, you want to say your age or whatever.
I'm gonna be 17
Okay.
soon.
Well, right now he's 15 and you're 16.
Yeah, I know. He's 15?
Yes.
What?
Yep. He's a year younger than you, man.
When did he turn 15?
Don't remember.
I thought he was like 14 still.
No, everyone thinks he's like 12, but he's not.
Oh, I'd like to tell him he's 12 to make fun of him.
Oh yeah, I mean, like
this
his
day,
voice,
still
he's
fun,
not like
so.
a squeaker anymore either. Okay, so he is his. Okay, my Steam just went off. That'd be really freaky. Oh no, it's not. I was gonna say, how freaky would that be if that was like Leighton as like but it's not.
Messaging you?
Yeah, he's like, I know you're talking about Mythic. Oh my god, he's somewhere in this room. But no, his voice right now is where Tibley's voice was at the beginning of Delman. Or no, not the beginning of Delman. Or like, Tibley's Delman voice at the beginning. Yeah.
Okay.
That's like what his voice is right now, if that makes any sense. If anyone was there for that, like, Cat Nathan.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. I don't remember where this topic started. Oh yeah, this was a song for
Ice
24
JJ
hours.
Fish.
Ice JJ Fish. Yeah.
That's where it started.
God damn it.
Full for the Summer by Demi Lovato.
Yep. That's the song. I hear your cards shuffling, and I approve of your message. Okay. So I don't know. Do we want to? Okay. So I'm gonna give you guys an option. Do we want to hear Chance rant first, or do you guys want to talk about anime first?
You know what? I could use a pick-me-up. I want to hear Chance rant.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so Chance, I'm like undoing your leash here, and you're free to do whatever.
No, you're not that threatening of a dog. We're like,
So I'm just gonna say 2 words: Hillary Clinton. Go ahead.
Okay. So, today I saw a stat about Hillary Clinton, and in 6 fundraisers, she headlined 6 fundraisers in the last 2 days, raising over $3.6 million. Okay? So this, 2 days. 2 days, 6 fundraisers, $3.6 million. If you raise that much money in that little amount of time, okay, wouldn't you be influenced by the people that are giving you money?
Yeah. Probably.
So that's where I would like to start my rant off.
Okay.
Okay? Because this motherfucker, this ugly piece of shit, this no good, rotten, dirty skank,
Oh god.
oh god.
thinks for some
Here we
reason
go.
that getting a check from, fucking some large-ass bank for, $300,000 is not going to influence her votes or her policy at all, which is absolutely preposterous. Okay? She has not said a single word about changing the system, making it so corporations can't bribe politicians. She has constantly been in the back pockets of Wall Street. It's actually, haven't seen it yet myself, heard great reviews about it. The movie The Big Short came out recently, which is about the financial crisis of 2008.
Yeah.
And apparently, I heard from a lot of people that it opened their eyes. And that was all that they would say, was that it opened their eyes. Okay? And I know many people that were kind of like Hillary before seeing it that now despise her. And I also watched a recent. The interview isn't recent, but I watched it recently. There's an interview with Elizabeth Warren. I don't know if you guys know her. She's a senator, and she's a very progressive woman. And she was talking about how when Clinton was the first lady, Elizabeth Warren was tasked with briefing her on a banking bill, and Clinton was going to lobby for or against it. Okay, so after briefing her of the bill, and explaining everything, Elizabeth Warren says, "Yep, Hillary, was really attentive. She understood it, she got it right away." And before she left, one of the last things she said was, "This is a bad bill, and we have to stop it." She went back to Washington. She campaigned against it. Bill was stopped. After that, Hillary Clinton becomes senator, starts actually getting special interest money right into her pocket. First bill that she votes yes on, that bill. First singular bill. So it's hard evidence. I don't understand why people like to deny it. She's a fucking idiot. I also someone I decided to school a child yesterday.
Very small child?
Because, no, an older child.
Oh, okay.
Because they said something, because they responded to a tweet from a news organization with the hashtag "I'm with her," because that is Hillary Clinton's hashtag. So they responded with hashtag "I'm with her," and I started off nice and gentle. I was like, okay, I just want to know, I'm curious, why do you support Hillary Clinton to be president? And she was like, well, she really speaks to issues that I have as an African American male. And I was like, okay, can you please outline some of those? And instantly the guy starts being a dick, and he's like, oh, well, show me a picture of Bernie Sanders with Martin Luther King, and then maybe I'll vote for him. Okay?
What?
So then someone else jumps in and posts this great piece about I tweeted back at the guy, and I was like, you do know that he was at the March on Washington. Hillary Clinton never was. Okay? Someone tweets out this great infographic about Hillary Clinton, and it's talking about in 1963, Bernie Sanders was at the March on Washington. In 1964, Hillary Clinton was volunteering for a presidential campaign of a candidate who promised that as president he would overturn Civil Rights Act.
That's not good.
And that was his big campaign promise.
So that one sucks.
So needless to say, the kid got fucking schooled. The kid kept tweeting after that about unrelated issues, but would not reply to the infographic. Because, people don't like when they're proven wrong, because they're obviously fucking wrong. Idiots. Kind of like how Mark's an idiot, but...
Yeah, of course.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks.
Mark,
I'm an idiot.
you're an idiot.
I'm an idiot because I talk to you.
Mark, I have a question.
Yes.
If the presidential election was held tomorrow, and you could vote for any of the candidates currently in the field, who would you vote for? Or actually,
Any of them?
3 people. Your 3 top ones in order.
Actually, I want to answer this as well after.
See, I've only got one because I only plan on voting for one, and if he doesn't get it, then I don't really care.
Okay, that's a good start. And who is it?
Feel the burn.
Okay, and Hydro?
Okay, so this is going to take me a
3.
second. I have to name 3. Okay. I'm coming up. I have my 1 and 2. Coming up with 3 is hard. The third, because I
party candidate that no one cares about. Too.
Yeah. I don't have a third because I actually don't like anyone else other than these 2 people. Actually, no, I'm lying. Yeah, okay, I'll give you a third. Rand Paul still counts, right?
Yep.
Okay, Rand Paul's my number 3. My number 2 is Marco Rubio, and my number 1 is Bernie Sanders.
Okay. Yeah. Anyone else?
1 and 2 are a bit flexible based on who makes it to the presidential election.
Yeah, who makes it past the primary?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else have any input on that topic before I give mine? Okay, I guess.
The answer is no, apparently. So
yeah.
I mean, Kat and Nathan are young still, so they don't really have to actually care about
I
any
am
of this.
too. Your point.
You don't act young.
Okay, that was some things. Some things.
Yeah.
I have an interesting opinion.
Okay. I wonder if this is the same opinion that you had like a month ago.
No, because that opinion shifted.
Okay.
Because someone actually pointed something out that I did not take into account. So a month ago or 2 months ago, I said, if it's not Bernie Sanders, I honestly wouldn't care if it was Donald Trump because he's not taking outside money. Okay, but then it got me thinking.
Mm-hmm.
It got me thinking, and because he's speaking what he wants to and not like being influenced.
He
like,
speaks
it's
the
obvious
truth.
that this is from the
It seems like your
obvious
main
that
argument
it's
was that
heart.
he always he says what's on his mind.
Yeah, it's like it's from the heart. It's not like fabricated. Okay, you can tell that's actually what he thinks, no matter how ridiculous it is. So that was my main thing. But then someone pointing out to me, someone on Reddit actually, I said that, and they were like, "While I kind of agree with you," they said, they went further in depth and talked about how, yes, he's not taking corporate money, but he has never said that he would stop. He always says that campaign finance is messed up and people can bribe politicians, but he never says he'll fix it.
Yeah, he never did mention that, to be honest.
He just says, "Oh yeah, it's really fucked up. You're gonna elect me, so this is why you should elect me, so I can do nothing about it."
Yeah.
And then your next politician will be bought and paid for again. So, actually, I have a top 4, pretty much.
Okay.
Which 1 minute, friends. Okay. Anyways, so number 1 obviously is Feel the Burn.
Yeah, of course. If it was anyone else, I'd probably not believe you were actually you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fact.
I was gonna say chance wouldn't be chance
Yeah.
if it wasn't hashtag the old burn.
Fact, actually. Number 2 is a third-party candidate in the name of Jill Stein.
I honestly have no idea who she is.
Okay, well, she's not the confirmed candidate yet, but she's of the Green Party. Okay,
Yeah.
and she's been the candidate for, I don't know. She was the candidate in 2012. I know that. Yeah, she was the candidate in 2012, and she's expected to be the candidate in 2016. And actually, she does get a good percentage of the votes. Like,
But it's not going to be enough to win.
yeah, it's not close enough to win. She actually, in 3 states, she received more than 1% of the vote, and she received a total of 456,169.
For an independent, that's huge. Like, honestly.
Exactly.
That
For a third party, yeah.
To even
It's huge.
get a percentage is big.
Exactly. To get more than 20 votes.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, actually.
Either way, she's a really smart woman, and like there's literally pictures of her standing out in the freezing cold, like just speaking what she believes in. She's like really passionate.
Yeah.
And then third is a tough call because I kind of like him, but he's also sketchy, which is Martin O'Malley.
Okay, yeah. He's interesting.
And then fourth is Rand Paul.
Yeah, I like Rand Paul, but he's just not
He's
going
a
to
douche.
be able to do it. He's just not going to win either.
He's a douche. He's not gonna win, but people are like, oh wow, how can you have Rand Paul and Bernie on the same list? Because to me, it's either one
I did too, so.
or the other. Like you have to go one side or the other side. You can't like meet in the middle on
Yeah.
a lot of issues. Like both of them, their most important issues are issues you can't meet in the middle in.
Agreed, yeah.
I said meet in the middle on, because it just doesn't work that way. So yeah, that's my top 3. Well, top 4.
Yeah, I'll
but
give you 4. You're the one who proposed the topic, so I feel like you're allowed to shift it a little bit.
I'm allowed to shift
Yeah.
the topic. I'm allowed to fuck up the topic because fuck the topic.
Exactly.
Since when have you needed a topic? You can rage about literally anything,
Yeah,
Chance.
yeah, honestly. That's right. Okay.
Trust me, I can.
I know.
I've raged about some interesting things in my 16 and 3/4 years on this planet.
I bet you have, man. I bet you have.
Yeah.
So...
There are... What?
No, go ahead, go ahead.
I've raged about probably anything you can think of.
Yeah, agreed.
Like,
Me,
I've raged about everyone in this call, except maybe Nathan.
No, I don't think you've ever raised a rage at Nathan before.
Nathan, I have a question.
He might be
You're
AFK
Canadian, right?
still. Oh no,
It's
he's here.
Canadian, right?
No,
Oh no, it's DJ.
that's DJ's Canadian.
Nathan, I have a question. Let's put you in a hypothetical situation.
Bye, Nathan. He's too young.
So let's just say hypothetically you were Canadian.
What?
And then
God. Nope.
Hy-
Nope.
hypothetically
Nope.
you were. He just like. Why does that scare people? Just because I say hypothetically you're Canadian?
Yeah, that could go anywhere. You scared him off. He's not back yet. You scared. Nice going, Chance.
I know, I'm such a dick. Boo hoo.
Look, he's not
Boo
here.
fucking who.
He's not. He dropped. There he's back. Yeah.
Okay, Nathan.
Are we done? No.
Why not? What's the scary part about this?
Because I'm pretty sure I know what you're about to ask.
What am I gonna ask?
You're gonna ask the same question you asked the DJ.
Which was?
Something I can't say with an 8-year-old in the room.
Chance, ask me a
Okay,
question
fine.
because I feel like this actually isn't what you're gonna ask.
I was going to say, if you were Canadian, if you were old enough to vote,
Oh God, this question really.
if you were 18 and you were old enough to vote, would you go pick up your new Sears card, eh?
I hate you.
Only Hydro got it, but Hydro is the reason I was saying
I
it.
know.
It's just for the people that are uninformed or underinformed.
Yeah.
Okay, so I used to be friends with someone that's actually a popular streamer now. Schaefer.
You're
You
friends
heard
with
of
Schaefer?
That's where that story. Yes, I was friends with Schaefer
I didn't know you
when he
knew
was
Schaefer.
really, really small.
Oh.
That's how that story starts. It's from Schaefer.
You guys would never tell me the story. I asked you guys, and you're just like, "You do Sears car, eh?" And then I'm just like, I'm done.
So so he was originally gonna move in with his Canadian girlfriend, and when he visited, one of the times he visited her, or the first time he visited her actually, they were gonna look at houses because they were gonna live in Canada, and so they were gonna look at houses. The first thing one of the first things he hears after going out to a store is in the thick, Canadian accent, a woman talking to a man at the counter at Sears, and her going, "Oh no, it looks like you've lost your Sears card. Looks like we're gonna have to get you a new one." And, every time I talk to Canadians now, I always bring it up. Or I'll just randomly say it while playing, like, Counter-Strike or any other
Yeah,
game.
you say it a lot.
And Hydro's always just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because I actually never
And
knew the
Jordan.
story behind it. Well, it's because Jordan is Canadian.
And I remember I was just like, "Jordan, can you please say this for me?" And he was like, "Go fuck yourself."
Yeah.
Before he even knew what I wanted to
Yeah,
do.
exactly. Because Jordan is a baller, and you can't mess with him.
DJ Blue Jay wouldn't even say it.
Yeah, no, it's because it's like Canadians aren't gonna do things you want them to say. Like they're not gonna. That's like hey, you have a southern accent. Here's this thing I want you to say. I want you to say, "Come here, young fella."
Just say it again.
Okay,
Say it
so
without an accent.
okay, so let me preface the story first. I was playing. Mark's heard the story a few times now, but
Of course.
I was playing a comp. It was with like Blackjack. It was with and Tipex was there. Ryan Tycho was there as well, and
Tyler.
yeah, and Tipex bought a Nova and just ran down Banana, and then just yelled in like a southern accent, "Come here, young fella!" Kills one guy with the Nova, and then yells, "Pandy wants to show you his boomstick!" and kills another guy.
I'm sorry. Even if I've heard it like 4 times, it's still good.
It was the greatest.
Come here, young fella!
Come here, young fella! Boom! Ah, let Pandy show you his boomstick! Boom! Kills another guy.
Let Patty show you his boomstick. Boom, boom. Stick,
my god. That's why I love Tipex. Tipex is an amazing human being.
Forgot about that motherfucker.
He's an amazing human being. I love him.
I'm an amazing human being. What the fuck?
You are, but...
I'm a better human being than he'll ever be.
It depends what you're rating your human being off of.
I'm a nice guy. I'm a humanitarian.
You sound like a freaking... You sound like a politician.
I am. I am a politician. One day, maybe.
I'd vote for you.
Would you vote? Mark, I have a question. Would you vote for President Chance Kazuchi?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
I probably would, honestly.
No. You see, the reason why is Chance is an asshole, but he's a good person.
Thank you.
As opposed to like all the other politicians
That are pretending to be good
politicians
people.
that pretend to be good people but are not.
Yeah.
I just pretend to be an asshole.
Yeah.
Is that a squeaky toy? Nathan?
Nathan?
You playing the squeaky toy?
Max may have picked up one of his toys that had a squeaker.
Aww.
May have been he's squeaking it.
Aw, it's so cute. Cause I was here, squeak, squeak, squeak. I'm like, what the hell? Okay. So, Kat, I felt like you were trying to say something about the whole voting for Chance thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I might. I probably would. I feel like, I don't know, it would depend on stuff.
Depend on like
Like
his
what?
stances.
So far, like, I would definitely think about it. Yeah.
It'd be
What
it'd be an
stances?
option.
What stances are most important to you?
I don't...
Filing cabinets being recognized as real people.
What stances are most important to you, bitch?
I
Oh!
Kidding.
Wow, that was hostile, dude.
Kidding. Mostly.
Good way to get a vote.
Yeah, that's... You must have just lost the vote, man.
I don't know, like, I don't really have any, like, political standing. Like, I can't vote, so I don't really feel like I necessarily... If you give me an issue, I probably have a standing on it. I just have to be more informed about the issue itself. But, like, right now, I can't, like, pick out anything particular that I feel strongly about. Does that make sense?
Sure, why not? Sure, why not?
I don't really have, like, any particular things.
We can go back to the classic topic when people ask, well, what made you get into politics? For me, this is a classic story I like to tell.
Alright. We should do this.
It's of an issue. There was a bill that, and someone shared this with me. There was a bill. This is when before this I was, kind of into politics. But what got me really into politics was a specific bill. It was last year. Well, actually 2 years ago now, I think. I don't remember. It was a bill that was proposed. Forget what senator proposed this. And the bill was to extend, anti-discrimination and anti-bullying laws to LGBT community. Okay? And there was only one Republican that voted for it. And every other Republican voted against it. And then, of course, every Democrat voted in favor of it. But it got me right there because that got me into it because simply they're kids. Like, it's not like we're talking about older people. You're talking about 8, 9, 10-year-olds that have gotten the shit kicked out of them.
Yeah.
Like, just think about that for a second. How could you vote against that? No matter what your standing is, you should at least say, wow, these are fucking children.
Yeah, right?
Like, think about it if it was your child. Like, really. People are fucked up. I don't know, man. I just get angry. I get really angry really easy, so.
No, that's a
Valid
good
point.
reason to...
Yeah, that's a completely valid point, actually.
It's like very, like, on a serious note, actually, 100% great point. So this next topic,
so this next time.
no, I just actually want to talk about this. My part of this is going to be a little bit of a rant, but okay, is there anything that people like, or it doesn't have to be a big group of people, it could be a small group of people, but the people like, and you just can't understand why they like it?
Yep.
Okay, what?
Pop music.
Okay.
Because of a simple reason. Like, when I listen to music, you guys know, like, kind of music I listen to. I listen to a lot of weird shit.
Yeah,
Like, I like
definitely.
music that has meaning in the lyrics. Like, I don't understand why people can listen to music that's just, like, meaningless or just, like, about dumb
I
things.
actually I wrote a 10-page paper on this, so...
Really?
Do you not remember me telling you about me writing a paper on the implicit versus explicit meanings of music?
Oh, yeah!
I wrote this was my final paper for English 122. I got 100 on that, by the way. I killed it. Mm-hmm. Good coaching. But yeah, no, go ahead, Chance. I kind of cut you off.
That was pretty much it. Like, I just don't understand how people can listen to music that is just, like, meaningless. I also, one thing, people that don't speak the language but listen to K-pop or J-pop.
Well, for that one, it kind of makes sense because, like,
You don't understand what you're listening to.
And this is Chance's like personal taste too. So
Yeah,
I
I
don't,
yeah.
like let's have this guy. Like, what's you don't understand what they're saying.
I mean, I don't listen to a lot of K-pop. I listen to a few, like, Japanese songs, like
Baby
anime
metal.
songs.
I was gonna say I was waiting for the opportunity to say I loved Baby Metal. Okay,
Stop.
I loved it.
And I also listen to things like... Actually, I found one K-indie artist that I really like. And most of the time I don't understand what the lyrics are directly saying, but, like, with that kind of thing, it's more like you like the music, or you like the person's voice, or you like... Just, like, I don't know, you like the music itself rather than, like, the actual lyrics. You like maybe the feeling the song gives you when you listen to it. I listen to some French songs as well, and they're really beautiful songs. Like, if you listen to them, they're really, really pretty songs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they're saying, and I can't sing along, but that's still really pretty.
Respectable. I like a song that's got a lot of meaning, and I can fucking belch my heart out to it.
I do have
naturally,
one,
that's...
like, realistic reason why people would listen to songs from a different country. The German exchange student that I had stay over was better at rapping in English than he was at speaking English. Because he listened to rap more than he practiced
Speaking English.
speaking.
That's actually pretty funny.
He could speak in English well,
If he
but,
rapped.
like, he could just completely throw out an Eminem song, like, fully word for word perfectly.
That's
You had
amazing.
an exchange student stay with you?
Yeah, for about a year. Yeah,
About
for
a
an
year.
entire school year.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he fun?
I didn't like him.
Why?
There's a lot of
Because-
reasons.
Okay, there's a lot of reasons. He was... Okay, I don't really get along with the popular crowd, and those were his people.
Why? He was popular? Where's he from?
Germany.
Germany.
Okay. Germany. Wow.
Exchange
No,
students
just...
are, like,
Um,
popular when they go to...
No,
I
it's the fact that...
That's like
It's the fact that he went to drunken parties every weekend.
That's actually kind of funny because there's a German exchange student in my school. Same thing. Popular kid. Extremely. Like, at first week, no one knew him. Second week, most popular kid.
hey, what's his name?
I don't fucking know his name.
What does he look like? What does he look like?
He's, like, average height.
No, not him.
Okay, no, that's not him, no.
I was
Why?
kind
How
of
is he
hoping it
so
was the same kid.
My exchange student was like 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah.
How would it be the same person if you guys are fucking graduated?
I didn't know what grade he was in.
To be fair, he did get held back because he flunked out of our high school.
Yeah.
Out of fucking marijuana.
Yes,
yeah.
out of marijuana squad.
You gotta be some new level of dumb to flunk out of high school, dude.
He got D's and F's, and that was it. In the entire school year, that was it.
I bet your parents regretted having him stay there. They're hoping to get,
Oh.
like, a good influence on you.
That- what are you talking about? I had good grades.
Yeah, Mark
I
had
was
good
supposed to be
grades.
good-
Yeah.
I was
Really?
supposed to be a good influence on him.
Why? What were your grades like in high school?
In high school, I had A's and B's.
Well,
High
you made it.
school's, high school's easy.
Yeah,
College
like-
is not easy.
Okay.
Why? Like, what do you have now?
College is hard. Even
I
what you would
mean-
call an easy class is really
Okay.
hard.
Let's see. I've got like a B- now, average.
Okay, so like, what's the hardest thing about your college life? Like, like
The
honestly.
hardest thing is that, unlike in high school, you don't have to be a good teacher to get the job.
No, you don't. Everyone's had horrible professors in college.
Or, well, no. Let me put it this way. In high school, if you had a bad teacher, you could still pass the class. In college, it's really hard to pass a class if you have a shitty teacher.
Yeah,
Mm.
and not every professor is good at it. Like, there's a
How
lot
the
of.
hell did I get that C+ in
I
Chem?
I don't. We'll never know, man.
Shock. It'll be like 20 years from now, I'll still be like, how the hell did I get that C+?
Dude, we will actually never know.
Well, you might know one day. What if the teacher comes over to your house and tells you?
Maybe.
No, I
That's on a
honestly
chance.
think it's because the best student in class is caught cheating.
Yeah.
So I think he was just like, you know what, everyone else, you didn't cheat. Here's the C. Here's the C. You're good. Go.
Yeah, I think so.
Because literally, I left half that final blank. I didn't
Yo.
know that final.
Yeah.
That's the same with one of my finals when I was.
I remember this story. Yeah.
Yeah, I did half. I did literally the first 15. It was a 30-question final. It was for math. First 15 were multiple choice. Second 15 were like 6-part problem solvings. Didn't even attempt the problem solvings. No, I got some multiple choice wrong, like at least one. Like, obviously. Still got a 75 or something like that, or 72.
That's great.
And I don't know how. Like, to this day, it perplexes me.
Okay, so I didn't get a shot to say what something people like that I don't understand,
Oh yeah.
and
go ahead.
I don't want to. Okay, obviously small YouTube channel and everything, so me saying that I don't like another YouTube channel isn't going to really do anything.
Yeah.
But I, for the life of me, do not understand how anyone likes Filthy Frank. I absolutely just think his channel is absolutely like horrendous and disgusting upon like so many levels.
Which one is that guy?
Let's look him up real quick. And
I
you
think-
know his face.
Anyway,
You know his face.
Filthy Frank.
And if people like
Oh yeah, no.
if
fuck
if
it.
people like him, cool.
Oh, God, why?
If people like that guy, cool. I don't understand why you like him, and he's not funny at all. Like, nothing he does is, like, cool or anything. He's literally a disgusting, like, human, and he's filming himself doing disgusting things.
when it
and
comes
gets
to
views.
humans, okay, like that, like YouTubers and shit. Personally, people like PewDiePie don't understand because literally just sits and yells at his computer screen,
Yes.
playing
Oh.
games that aren't even like entertaining to watch. Just like
Oh, wait. So, going from the opposite thing, there's a YouTuber I like who I completely understand why people wouldn't like him.
HydroxideAnt.
No, Onision.
Wait, what are you saying
Oh,
about
that
him?
is.
How I can understand why a lot of people wouldn't like him, but I personally
Oh.
love him.
I like Onision, but he's also a complete and utter dick.
He's a complete.
He's like a tool, but I like him.
Sometimes. Like, it really depends on the video, actually, because there was, like, one afternoon where I just, like, binge-watched a ton of his videos, and, like, it really varied between the videos. Sometimes he would say these, like, really cool things, and you're like, where did he get that? And then other times he'd be really, like,
Chill.
really good at what he was saying, because he does a lot of videos on, like, body image and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And some of them are, like, they really uplift you, and you're like, wow. Like, and he does a really good job of, like, explaining things like that, and it's like,
That is true.
and then other times it's like, wow, why are you such a dick?
Okay, for me, when I'm calling him more of a
It's like-
dick is because of his interaction with the rest of the YouTube community. Because he's a horrible human being. Like, he does nothing positive for the YouTube community at all. Like, he just, like, gives a lot of people shit, like other YouTubers, I mean, and, like, makes it, like, hard as hell for them to do anything.
I never experienced, like, I don't understand.
And that's something I pay a lot of attention to, is, like, interaction
one thing
between YouTubers. That's something I'm
Or
really
the
interested in.
classic Sam Pepper.
Sam Pepper is a horrible
Oh,
human.
Sam Pepper's bad. Obviously, Sam Pepper.
No one
is
likes
really
I
bad.
mean, he's lost a lot of his most of his
Following?
fan base,
Yeah.
but like even before that, he was still a cocksucker.
Yeah. And
Okay, wait. I'm changing topics
I
slightly.
have another YouTuber I want to call up first.
Okay, yeah, you go first.
You guys might not know this
Spoilers.
because just preface this a little bit. I'm a big fan of like the former COD community, all
Oh
of those
my God.
gamers. I like the personalities. I was never actually into Call of Duty. And there's this guy named Keemstar. I don't know if any of you've ever heard of this guy. If not, you're good. Drama alert! You've heard of him probably, maybe from that. He's literally the scum of the earth. Literally, he's like the worst human being that like ever existed, and he has like a following.
Wait, what's his name again?
Keemstar. Keemstar, I think. Like this dude is literally like the scum of the earth. All he does.
Well, the first thing I find when I look up his name, Keemstar makes a 62-year-old man cry today.
He's a
Reddit
horrible
/ videos.
guy.
What the
I
fuck?
can find what Total Biscuit said about him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever Total Biscuit said about him was 100% true. Because why? Because Total Biscuit is one of the most like truthful
I love
YouTubers
him.
you will ever see, and like there's a small list of YouTubers that like won't ever feed you bullshit, and he's one of them.
I love him, to be honest.
Because a lot of there's a lot of reasons you should love him. A lot of people, I can understand why people wouldn't like him because he tells you the truth on everything. He doesn't like sugarcoat things or anything like that. He just will tell you the
Yeah,
truth.
he's always dead honest.
Yeah, it's like him. Believe it or not, Penguin Zio, like is very honest as well. But there's a small list of people that won't ever like feed you bullshit, and those are like two names on that list. Like almost every other big YouTuber at some point has fed their like fan base like a load of bullshit that like the fan base of course is gonna love, because like if PewDiePie said
gonna
something
gobble it up.
right, yeah, if PewDiePie said something bad about anyone and his entire fan base immediately believe it, and
Yeah, pretty much. 'Cause they
that
think he's
person
like a
is
god.
vilified immediately.
Yeah, because like with people like that are fans like people like PewDiePie, they think of him as like a higher being than themselves.
Yeah, basically. One, he's just a person.
Oh, wow. Chance you're playing Counter-Strike now? Wow, okay. We're
Dude,
that,
I
boring.
always
He
play
always
Counter-Strike
plays
on
Counter-Strike
podcasts.
during the podcast.
I know.
Yeah.
Usually I'll do like funny story. Okay, so like what do you guys usually do? You guys do anything while besides Tony, of course?
Yeah.
Do you guys actually like do anything while
I just browse social media and just occasionally tune in when I feel like it.
what I used to do
Pokemon.
when I was
Come on.
when I was first trying to like get better at CS, what I would do,
It's
I
deathmatch
would-
the entire time.
deathmatch the entire time the podcast was going on to try and get better with my aiming.
Yeah.
So like hours, like sometimes the podcast would be 2 hours, and then the postcast would be.
That'd be 2 hours of you deathmatching.
Yeah, I know, but then we would have the post podcast.
Yeah. True that.
Those fucking post podcasts.
Post
Oh my God.
if like we recorded the pre and post podcasts, like I think these would get a lot more views.
There should be.
Because the things we
Let's
say
see,
pre and post podcasts are insane. Like not insane, but like different for sure. Like you see like a different side of
We should,
everyone.
what we should do is, a paid subscription to have the post game,
Yes.
the post game.
What we should do is I should set up a Patreon or something for
A Patreon.
my YouTube channel and make it a paid subscription that like we'll call it like after background noise. There'd be a half-hour thing every week but you have to pay for it that you'll get like you'll be able to see because you paid for it.
But you'll be able to see it.
Yeah.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, only those like people who paid for it will be able to see what actually happens after the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Crazy stuff goes on in here. You guys will never even know.
It's some crazy shit sometimes. I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's gotten weird. This other day, Chance
You
took
see-
off. Never mind. But
We don't
So-
have to talk about that.
You see, the issue is, Tony, that means that you wouldn't be able to put your face cam on after podcasts anymore.
it's true. It's true.
Why not? You don't want to expose yourself?
No, yeah, it's kind of a thing I have that I'm not putting my face on YouTube or
Why?
like anything. It's kind of like
Unless-
privacy.
Unless...
Oh, if I
Unless-
hit 1 million views, 1 million subscribers on YouTube, I will show my face on YouTube. I'm hedging my bet though, because I know I will never hit 1 million subscribers, so I will never have to show my face on YouTube.
It's a good idea.
Right? Like hedging your bets, boys. That's it. We're good. We're good.
Again.
Mark, you said you're gonna like tweak the subject a little bit. Do you wanna
Yeah.
go into
Okay.
that?
So, does anyone remember how? Does it? Okay. You know how like when you were a child you had different favorite YouTubers than you do now.
Yep.
Sort of. I didn't start watching YouTube
Sort
till
of,
late,
yeah.
though.
Have you ever just like all of a sudden remembered one of them and been like, I bet you their channel, like, I bet you they don't do anything anymore because it's been like, you
Long
know,
time.
it's been 10 years or so.
Oh yeah,
since
YouTube started in 2006.
Yeah, so
So
it's been
this
like
is
10
their
years.
10
So
year.
someone who was popular back then, you might be like, you know, they're probably like done now. Have you ever gone back, found them, and be like, not only are they doing well,
They're huge.
they're doing like 10 times better than when I was originally a fan.
Exactly.
The only YouTuber the first YouTuber I like actually kept up with was Sly Fox Hound. So Sly Fox,
Mhm.
Yeah,
as
yep,
people know
I
him,
know Sly Fox.
Okay.
Yep.
doing 10 times worse than when I used to watch him.
No, the channel I'm talking about is Sugar Conroy.
Oh my god.
I actually don't
Dude,
know that.
he's got over 1 million subscribers now.
Hmm.
He's like a legit big channel.
That's pretty impressive.
And I put his original Super Mario Sunshine Let's Play was one of my favorite Let's Plays ever to watch.
Let's put it this way. I started watching Sly Fox when he had like fucking very, very little subs. I'm talking maybe 20,000.
Wow.
Okay. And then, you know, he got he got real big, you know, after that. But then, like nowadays, he still has, I don't know, definitely over 1 million, maybe even close to 2 by now. But his videos get like 15,000 views.
Yeah, I feel like all of his fan base just stopped watching him.
Yeah, all of his
They
fans.
never
Just,
unsubscribed, they just stopped watching.
yeah, all
No,
of his
but
fans just disappeared.
oh my god, like I found Sugar Conroy and the channel's still going. He just started Pokemon Platinum gameplay, which is fun. Because I love Pokemon games.
Hey guys,
You're second
can you
third.
guys run the show for a little bit?
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
go.
I
I gotta go
overheard.
check on my dog real quick. So be right back.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, no, just all of a sudden, like it was probably like a week ago. I'm like, I just remembered about Sugar Conroy. Let me see how he's doing. 1 million subscribers, like 20 new Let's Plays. I'm like, oh my god, he's like fucking taken off since I stopped watching.
Oh my god. Well, good for you.
I'm just
kidding.
it's happy because it's like
You're a fucking weirdo. I don't know why
Wow,
you're so excited
okay.
over that. Well, actually, same thing with as I was talking about before, the streamer Schaefer. I stopped watching him for a while. Okay, when I used to watch him, he would get 20, 30 viewers. Now he gets 6,000 sometimes. Usually has at least 1,000 viewers when he streams.
anyone else have one of those YouTubers or Twitch streamers or whoever where it's like you forgot about them and you came back and they're like, top tech.
Top keck.
Top tech. Taking words from Mr. Circuit Breaker.
Not really. Like I don't usually like disappear. Like I don't like usually just stop watching videos. Most of the time
I usually forget. Like,
well, I'm subscribed to a bunch of people on YouTube, but I don't always like watch every single one of their videos. And I don't know, like with BuzzFeed, I'm subscribed to them, but I will by all means never click all of their videos. If
Fact.
I'll see one with if there's one with an interesting title, I'll click that one and watch it, but I'll never
Yeah.
watch all of them just for the sake of watching
but
them.
they all have interesting titles because it's all fucking clickbait. Oh my god. I
if
hate
it's something that I'm interested in, we'll say that instead.
I hate BuzzFeed and websites like that because they always have these interesting, misleading titles that are just like clickbait as fuck.
Yeah. But that doesn't usually happen to me, but like sometimes I'm really surprised at how like big the fan base has grown. Like my profile picture is from this one YouTuber. His name is Steve Cash 84, I believe. Let me look it up. No, 83. Steve Cash, 83.
Wow,
And he has-
I can tell you're obviously not like a true fan.
Not a true
Wow.
fake hashtag fake
But
fan.
the thing is, he has this series called Talking Kitty.
Oh
And
my
it
God.
features his cat.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. I didn't
How
remember the
did you
name
know?
at first, but then
It's
you
like-
said that, and I was like, oh, that! I was
Yes,
thinking about that the other day.
I love this series, like, to the ends of the earth. I love this series so much. And he has this cat, and his name is Sylvester, and he has one called Gibson, and he's a dog named Shelby. And, like, you start out watching this series, and it starts out with Talking Kitty #1. It's just this dumb cat video, and it's, like, this owner talking to his cat and be like, get the fuck up, come on, get up. And the cat's like,
One
no, fuck off. And the cat's talking, and, like, he makes it really believable that the cat is actually talking. Like, either the cat meows a lot or he has, like, food with him always, and the cat always opens its mouth, and then he just syncs it up with, like, an audio program or something, and he makes the cat talk. But he starts out as this dumb little series, and it's just, like, cat
Oh
videos.
my god.
But then,
Just
as...
kitty. What?
That's it. Like, it's not always
Oh my
happens.
god, I like this.
And then you get farther into the series, you're like on episode 10 and you're like, wait, this actually has a plot, what? And like, I don't know what number it is on right now, but like, there is so much plot in this series and it is so funny, and it's like, cause like, Sylvester, he's had previous owners, and there's this whole mystery about Todd, and like how Gibson keeps saying Todd, and like Steve gets really scared, and it's like, it's
You're
just this
such a
amazing-
fucking loser.
me. Like, I mean, I started watching it when I was like 12 or something. I don't really know. And then like, I just watched it because they were funny little videos, and they were like, I didn't really care about it. But then it like, as I get older, it develops this plot, and I'm like, whoa. And it's like, every episode manages to have humor and also extends the plot a little bit more. And like, everything's so intertwined, and it's like, it's really impressive how he's managed to do
Actually,
this.
the way you're talking about this reminds me of a show on TV, Modern Family. One of probably the best written shows that there is on TV currently.
I
Actually,
think you like
probably-
it because there's a gay couple.
No, they're both ugly.
Fair
mean,
point.
The ginger is but
I was about to say, I'm like, you sure about the ginger? Like, he seems fairly okay, at least. Eh?
everyone has you know a forte.
Oh doesn't the ginger have facial hair?
Yeah, I'm not big into that.
Okay,
That's
that-
just
that-
sometimes it's okay if it's
It depends
done
on
right.
how it's worn, right?
If it's done right. I mean, if
Yeah.
you had like a little bit of a goatee going on there and you kept it very trimmed and tamed, then it wouldn't have been that bad, and I wouldn't have screamed at you to shave so much. But you made yours grow like fucking wild, like you live in, I don't know, upstate New York.
Hey!
Oh shit!
Correct.
That lives in upstate New
Down,
York.
kid.
Well, okay, so I have a house. Oh yeah, I won't be on the podcast next week, guys, because I'm gonna be in upstate New York. But
You
I have
should
a
come
house.
visit me. No, I'm serious. Come visit me.
Where are you, even? Like, okay, so I have a house in the Adirondacks, in the Adirondack Park.
Oh, Adirondacks.
Yeah, in the Adirondack Park.
Okay. I live, by the Finger Lakes. I live
Yeah. Oh my God. That's weird. Okay, but
It's weird.
that's weird. I don't know. I've never met someone that lives there. I thought it's very okay. So like it's high. It's okay. There's more population, like around like the Finger Lakes than in the Adirondack Park. It's a higher population around the Finger Lakes, but I've met way more people that like live or have a house in the Adirondacks than by the Finger Lakes.
Mhm.
That makes sense. So it's weird.
This place is boring. Don't live here. If you're a viewer and you want to live here, don't.
Yeah, don't live
Don't.
here at all. It's a bad idea.
Hi, Tony.
Hello.
We've kept the conversation going.
Thank you.
It's drifted
Yeah,
quite a lot,
nice.
but
Appreciate it.
I mean, if you do want to live here, you can. There's nice schools, and the people for the most part are nice.
and
It's
there's
not.
a cat in the box.
There's a cat in the box that lives in the area.
what
so
are we
there's-
currently on?
We're talking about.
Upstate New
Location,
York.
location.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's if you're talking school wise and like community wise, you got to think city versus like I don't know, suburban areas.
If you're talking like school wise, okay, like my hometown actually has like some of the best schools in New York. Like,
We used to be
we
at
have a really great school.
Yeah, we used to be a blue ribbon school, the school that I go to. It was like one of the best schools in the entire state. And
Yeah.
our town won coolest small town in America. Like,
Coolest small town in America.
I'm not even kidding. That like
It's
there's a
a thing?
contest to find the
Hang
coolest small
that,
town in
put that
America.
on a plaque, you know?
Yeah, put
They
that on
did.
your
Like
resume.
the entire town was ecstatic. Like
that on your
every
resume.
store, every one of the little stores in the town was like, "Hell yeah, we're coolest small town in America!" Like they had posters everywhere. It was insane. But
Biggest thing that's happened since it was created.
Listen, this is what you have to do. So you have to always make sure then to put that on your resume as well as previous Time Person of the Year.
okay.
You know, because that year when everyone was the Time Person of the Year.
Yes.
2006 or something.
Everybody. It's like
Yeah. Everybody. Funny thing, or actually, Man of the Year, now Person of the Year. People always say, like, Man of the Year, Person of the Year, whatever, but they don't realize a computer has won it.
Yeah.
Like, one year, the Person of the Year was the computer. That's not a person.
It's a fair point. Not really a
actually,
person at all.
The Time Person of the Year this year, actually, while I do think they should have gone with what the public voted for, which was overwhelming majority for Bernie Sanders. He had like sixfold of the second place person. So he was a clear victor of the popular vote. But they chose Angela Merkel. I don't know how to say her name. Angela Merkel, whatever her name is. The Germany, the chancellor.
Okay.
Okay.
And she's actually an amazing humanitarian and human being. Okay, so basically, I know a lot of German people and a lot of people that are, and I know my good friend that's Estonian but lives in Germany that Hydro has met.
Estonian bro.
Estonian bro. And pretty much, my friend Michael, who's German, he says that him and his friends and multiple people he's met have simply referred to their chancellor as mom or mother,
Mother.
like Mother Germany and shit like that, because I guess everyone loves her and she's like the best they've ever had. I don't know how long she's been serving for. No. Either way, and she's like a real great humanitarian, promising to take in, refugees, all that shit. She was just like a real nice lady. So that's my little political fanboyism for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Also the French president. I love him
True that.
because of what he said after the fucking Paris attacks. He was like, "Yes, after these attacks, it's completely unacceptable that we're gonna take in, 15,000 Syrian immigrants. We're gonna take in 35,000." Whatever he said.
Yeah.
I forget what the were. But he was like, "Yeah, we're taking in double."
At least. At least double.
True that. All right. So this is yeah, I'm gonna go to this one first because I've had it on the topic list for about like a month now. We haven't actually got
my
a shot to talk
God.
about it. It's not like as impressive as the topics you think it's gonna be.
I'm pretty sure you told me.
I don't
about
think
this.
I did. I might have, but
Say it.
okay. What fictional character has affected your life the greatest?
Oh, you didn't tell me
No.
about this one.
oh no.
Oh no! Oh my. I already know actually.
Yep. So if you
This
guys
character from The Walking Dead.
If you guys would take like a minute to think about it, think about all the things you've watched, maybe things you've read.
I see my entire life flashing before my eyes now.
There's 3 that have had a very big impact on my life.
Okay.
I'll let you name all
The
3.
one that's
yeah.
the one that's had the biggest. Okay, so like there's number 1, and then these 2 and the other 2 are
Okay, how about you
really close.
say your biggest, and then let everyone else go in case it somehow overlapped. I doubt it
Okay,
would,
I doubt
but just in case.
It's from a book, and the book's not that popular. Anyways, so number 1 is actually from The Walking Dead, and it's the character Herschel, who is a quiet old man, very wise, and pretty much, no matter what happened, had to everything. You still had to have morals.
Mhm.
Okay, no matter what was going on, there had to be morals. Okay. And he was just like an all-around good guy and a humanitarian. And let's put it this way, when they killed him off on the show, the Walking Dead TV show,
Yeah.
that night, cried myself to sleep.
Wow.
The next morning, on the bus, okay, I wake up, I get ready for school, I'm on the bus, open Twitter, see something, remember that Herschel died last night, cried on the bus.
I'm sorry.
Wait, it gets better.
It's better?
Went to lunch that day at school, someone said, Chance, did you see the new Walking Dead last night?
Oh.
I said, I don't want to talk about it, and started sniffling.
Oh my god.
That's where it came from. That's where the meme started.
That's where the meme started.
I don't talk about it.
I'm a fucking meme.
Does anyone else have a character or something that came to the forefront of your mind?
I have too many.
Okay, I have two, actually. Does Mark Cat, you got any?
I have a lot.
Come back to me later.
Okay,
I need to decide.
okay. We can name multiple, I guess.
I know.
Okay, I'll name my first one because I know no one else in here is going to say it. So Mal Reynolds from Firefly.
Okay.
Captain Serenity affected my life a lot. Just the way he led everything and is a true leader. True leader. Great man. Great man. That's
You
what I'm
sound like
saying.
you're about to
No,
cry.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. It's okay. Great guy. Great guy.
Oh yeah, my other two. I forgot about that.
You can-
because
you can-
everyone else.
No
because
one else
everyone
can
else
name
took it so
any.
long
Yeah.
to think about this. So there's a book called, I don't know if none of you have probably heard of it. It's called Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe.
No, definitely haven't heard of this.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and pretty much it kind of messes with your mind a bit because it kind of it changes your perspective on a lot of things. Okay, and the two main characters, obviously Aristotle and Dante, have pretty much one thing in common when they meet. They both have names of ancient philosophers, and that's like the only thing that they have in common when they meet. It changes like your perspective on a lot of different issues, though, like about how you view people, how you view people's actions. I feel like that book in particular made me also a humanitarian because if I remember correctly, there was one part where someone extremely wrongs another person.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it does happen actually. Someone extremely wrongs another person, okay? One of the main characters.
Yeah.
And when that person is extremely wronged, he is like, yes, I've been wronged, but no, I don't wish this person was dead. I don't wish anything bad on this person. And just believes in like a rehabilitation and everything. Like it was very sweet, and it just affected my view on what life means and what life is.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds very influential in your life, man.
It was.
Yeah.
It strengthened the morals that were given to me by the number one person, which was Herschel.
It did. Strengthen your convictions. I have a second person as well, and I think Nathan, this might be one of the people you're going to say. I'm obviously going to say Commander Shepard.
Sure.
Yeah, Commander Shepard.
I was like, I thought that was gonna be your first person.
It was close. It's like a 1A and 1B. But yeah, Commander Shepard, Nathan, he's affected your life greatly too. I know. Man.
She has affected.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. That was very wrong of me to say. Just to say he, because Commander Shepard is for me is a dude.
Yeah.
But for your playthrough was female,
Understandable.
so.
Wait, what is this?
All of my
Commander Shepard from Mass Effect.
Oh,
Commander
I was
Shepard can either be a
confused.
male or a female.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
completely confused until you said it,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh.
Yeah, and in my playthrough, he was a male. So Commander Shepard, the male affected my life, the female affected Nathan. So it is technically a different person. If you think about it.
Oh,
Te-
technically two different.
yeah.
Cool.
Oh, look at that.
Because they're technically different universes.
Yeah,
The cult
exactly.
of personality.
Okay, so I think Chance is
Everyone know
having a
that song-
seizure.
Wait, everyone know that song?
Yeah, of course, I'm so.
But
Okay.
Little sidetrack. I was playing Star Wars: The Old Republic earlier, which was also made by BioWare, who made Mass Effect, and I made because it's a class-based game. It's an MMORPG, and the class that I made was a trooper, and you get to pick your gender and all that, and I naturally picked a female.
Yep.
And the female trooper is voiced by Jennifer Hale.
Oh, are you serious?
Who is the same person who voiced Commander Shepard.
The female.
The female Commander Shepard. Like, I heard the voice and I was like, no.
No
it's
way.
It's not it. It was great.
I could just imagine
She's
right
also
now.
the people in the game.
I can see Nathan like a
imagine-
single tear coming down his
Yeah,
cheek.
a single tear rolling down his cheek as he goes, "My baby, my sweet princess, baby girl,"
Oh, God.
or something weird like that.
Yeah. But yeah, Commander Shepard definitely
That's so neat.
affected me. Affected me in many
Well,
ways.
of course, on his first playthrough, he had to play as a girl because he's gay and he's a bottom. So
Oh my God.
I mean, it's obvious.
Isn't
Just
that
listen to
DJ
him.
though?
Isn't that what?
Isn't that DJ? Isn't that the conversation you had with DJ?
Oh, that's DJ's brother.
Yeah. It's Chance is upset to fill anyone in. Chance is quote unquote
Still salty.
salty, very salty that DJ didn't tell Chance that his brother's gay.
And
And
I'm
didn't hook
kind of
him up
mad.
with him, even though DJ's in Canada and we're in the Maristanas. Yeah.
Amaristanas.
HLTV
Okay.
confirmed.
They're really.
Yeah, but even though DJ's brother is dating a gay Chance,
Yeah, that's the funny part too. It's kind of weird.
it's weird. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw the statistic out there. I don't know any Chances that aren't gay. 100% of chances I know are gay.
Yeah, 100% of chances I know are gay.
Yep.
Funny, actually, I think. So, Kat,
Yeah.
was that dog named Chance that you met gay?
Oh,
Yes, he was a dog, and
Well, was he gay?
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Can dogs be gay?
dogs do have a tendency to.
There was a South Park episode of it.
No,
Can
because
dogs
dogs are like a pansexual being almost because
Yeah.
they will hump anything that moves.
yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't mean.
They're not really
pansexual.
pansexual. Because they don't value their personality.
Actually, they'll hump anything that moves that they get along with. So that's why I'm
That's-
saying
okay.
pansexual. Because there are dogs that they won't hump.
That's true.
But
They're
if they get
also
along with the dog, they're just like, I don't give a fuck what you are.
in a
I don't
hump.
give a. Well, I mean, they're also kind of pedophilic then too, because they're like fuck a 1-year-old if they're like 10.
Yeah. Yeah. This one dark place really
This
fast.
is getting weird. dude.
Does anyone else have fictional characters that affect their lives?
Oh, I have a lot.
Okay,
I
just
think
start naming a few. Then.
The first one that popped into my head was the Doctor,
Okay.
for multiple reasons. He's a great guy, and I like a lot of his views, and he has definitely changed like a lot of the way that I think. Like the entire show, Doctor Who, really changes your mentality about a lot of different things. Things like war and like arguments in general, actually too. I don't know. You really have to watch the show to understand
Mm-hmm.
like how much it can like change your views on things. Like I don't know. The Doctor has like a strict like mental policy like against guns. Like he hates guns so much because he doesn't like people to die.
Doctor Who secretly
stuff.
gun control.
But like
Gun control
he values
propaganda.
every single values every single life. Like I like it that he tries to save every single person. Like if they're placed in a thing where they have to save everyone in a group, like he values every single one of their lives. Like he doesn't just say like, oh, it's better off that we're all alive, rather than like if one person died. Like he mourns the one person that died rather than appreciating that everyone else is alive. Like does that make sense?
It
That actually
makes a lot of
brings-
sense.
That brings up a great, amazing thing that was asked of me. I don't know, a few months ago now.
Okay.
So it was a question actually asked by my sister, and the question was just, here it is, okay? So your entire family, well, only immediate family, so like parents, brothers, sisters, okay? Your immediate family is strapped to a railroad and surely going to die. No way of them possibly getting out alive. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
There's another track, and you are the person controlling which track this train goes on. Okay? The other track goes off a bridge. There's 600 people on board the train. So you either choose your family or 600 people
That you may or may not know.
that you may or may not know. Most likely don't,
Oof.
but
Okay, first I'm gonna. So I'm kind of like safeguarding my answer here. Will there be any legal ramifications if I choose the 600 people?
no.
Okay.
There is nothing legal.
Um.
No legal bullshit about this.
Okay.
This is just pure moral dilemma.
That's a
yeah.
hard one. Can I jump off the bridge so I don't have to make a decision? If I don't make a decision, the train's just gonna go straight in between them, and they'll
If
still die.
you don't
Never
make a
mind.
decision, it's just gonna fucking kill.
They all
someone. I
die.
don't know. Yeah,
They
all
all
the 600
die.
people die anyways.
Your
though.
family
and then
600
actually,
people
yeah,
die.
the 600 people die because they go off the track and eventually crash and probably blow up, and then your family starves to death because they're tied to train tracks.
And he said there's no way of them getting out, so they have to die
Yeah.
there. That's a hard. I actually don't have an answer. I don't know if anyone does,
I don't have an answer either.
because okay, so you're wrong either way.
I will tell you this much: I answered that question in less than 10
I mean,
seconds.
I know what answer I'm gonna say. I just kind of feel horrible for saying it. I'm gonna kill the 600 people.
You're gonna kill the 600 people.
Yeah,
What about everyone else? Kat, you have to choose.
All right, say it again. Tell me the scenario again, because I
Okay.
like.
There's a train. It's stuffed. It's got 600 people on it. Okay?
Okay.
Basically, there are two different tracks that the train can go on. You know, there's a fork. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
One fork, one edge of the fork, okay, one side, leads off a cliff. All 600 will die.
Okay.
The other side leads to safety, but on that track, your immediate family, so brothers, sisters, mom, dad,
Okay.
are strapped to the track with no way of getting out of the way in time. Okay?
Okay.
So, which way do you? And you're the person that fucking like uses a
changes the
lever.
track
Yeah,
directions,
it changes the track
That's you.
Track. Yeah, that's you. And you have to decide in that split moment: do I kill my immediate family, or do I kill 600 people?
You know, like, either way, you're going to have to live with your decision.
of course, yeah.
I think the decision that probably would not kill me as much would be saving the 600 people. I think I would probably kill my family, because my family would probably tell me to save the 600 people. Like, that's what I would do. If I were strapped to the tracks and someone was in charge, I'd tell them to turn the train. That's what I would do.
Yeah, that's what I would do. But
I picked the 600. That I would save the 600.
now I feel like a dick.
No, it's
No,
only
it's-
your personal opinion. Like, this scenario is never gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
I don't think we should judge anyone based on their answers here.
We shouldn't or not. I'm just saying, like, it's just like, it's just
Just an
it's a thought
interesting
question.
discussion.
I was just trying to reassure Hyde
Yeah.
that no matter
Yeah.
what he said.
Like, either it's a horrible scenario.
Yeah.
Like, it's understandable if
No
you
matter
choose either
what,
way.
it's horrible.
Because like
No matter what you choose, you're a horrible
I'm
person.
just gonna double down and feeling horrible real quick.
Well, no.
And
if you
that like
if you don't do anything, then something's gonna happen anyway.
Yeah.
So
Then you're an even worse person because you
'Cause
could
you
have
didn't make a
saved
decision.
Yeah.
you could have saved at least one life.
That's true.
And you saved none.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double down and feeling horrible real quick. But like honestly, if on that track of people to save, who's like tied down, if it was anyone who meant anything to me, I would save them.
it,
Like if it was close friends, like if
Of
you
course it was me.
you're telling me that all four of you were tied to the track, I could save you four, or a train full of 600 people who I don't know the identity of. I'm saving you guys.
It's as I said, it's
It's
something
hard.
that makes you think.
It's a really like
it makes you think.
It makes you think, and like even me picking that answer, I'm not comfortable with me having said those words. But like,
No matter what
It's-
you choose, you'll never be
No,
comfortable.
like you're gonna hate yourself no matter what you choose. But
Yeah.
I'd rather. It's just like I'm gonna sound like an empty human being right now. I'm gonna say because I value the lives of the people who are tied down. I don't. The 600 people is just a number. Like I have no like emotional connection to them. And
that makes sense. You're not a psychopath for saying.
yeah, I feel like a psychopath for saying it, but probably not.
No, it makes perfect sense. Like, it's a hard decision to make.
I wouldn't
Like,
want. I just hope I'm never in this situation. Like, first of
Yeah.
all, may I say
I
that?
told you it's a
Like,
very unrealistic situation,
Yeah.
but it fucks up your
It
mind.
really does, because now even that I said I'm saving my family, now that you like everyone else is like, oh no, I'm gonna save the 600 people. I'm like, shit.
Well, 2 people didn't answer, Mark and
Na-
Nathan.
yeah.
I want to ask what I want to do now is I want to ask the doctor what he would do.
Tja. I want to ask like Mal Reynolds and Commander Shepard what they do.
Nathan?
Oh god. Why would you ask?
Yeah,
me?
it's so why it's so
Like, come on
horrible.
I'm not because I'm a dick, and I like to make people think. I like to get the fucking blood flowing through your brain. If you really can't decide, then we can we could skip you, but just think about
Fuck,
it.
I wish I was given that option.
Toss your thoughts into the air. I guess. Like you don't have.
You don't even have to give a definitive answer. Yeah, you could just like say
Yeah,
what you're
just-
thinking about each side, or against.
So my thinking is people that I have sentimental value for against a larger quantity, but no sentimental value, which is, in fact, the scenario.
Yeah.
What we
that-
friggin' do?
yeah.
Thank you for successfully repeating what I just said.
In a different format, yeah. I was told to tell my thought process, so I told my thought process.
He's not wrong. That's what he was thinking. So
How would you know what I was thinking?
because I just thought it.
Mark, is Mark here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
So which do you choose?
I mean, it's a really tough question.
It is.
It is.
We've established this.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we have established this. Now, you see, sentimental or not sentimental, for me it actually came down to which would be better for humanity as a whole.
That's what I
Yeah.
said as well. That's
But, no. But you see, the thing is, okay, I don't think highly of myself, but, like, both of my sisters are really smart. Like, one of them graduated Columbia, one of them got a doctorate from Rutgers, so both of them I'm like, oh my god, you know, they're geniuses. But it's like, do I weigh, like, people who I know are well above average versus 600 people who I don't know, but one or two of them could be, like, literally thinking of the cure for cancer.
600. All 600
That's
could
what
be
I'm saying.
homeless and like not be helping us at all.
Or all 600 could be high school dropout deadbeats.
Exactly.
that's like what I was about to say though, like what you said about cancer. Okay, that was one thing that did cross my mind. I was like, well, I mean, depending if if like I have 4 siblings. If my 4 siblings were all doctors in cancer research and I was confident in like their ability, I would choose it. But without that, I would choose the 600 people any day.
Okay, so, like, the thing is, one of my
Only if I was
sisters-
sure that me saving my family would save at least 601 lives.
No, but you see, the thing is, like, my family might actually do that.
Exactly. So that's
Well,
why why
okay.
in your situation, if I was confident in your sisters, I would just be like, okay.
I might actually choose my family just because, okay, one of my sisters is a pharmacist. She works in the hospital in research and development. So she's literally creating the new wonder drugs.
That's
Okay,
actually
okay.
really
The other sister works for the government in public health preventing pandemics. I mean,
Okay.
Those are valuable people.
It's like they could
Oh,
add up to
shit.
600 people if I save them.
Then I actually have just a quick side note. Okay, so do any of you guys know about CGP Grey?
No.
No.
Okay, so he's a YouTuber that posts mostly, like, he talks really, really fast, okay? And he posts just topics about random things. And a month ago, I watched the video only last night because I only checked his channel. I only check it once every so often because he doesn't post that often. But he made like a 15-minute video about this is just going off because of your sisters and epidemics and stuff. He made a video entitled America Pox, the Missing Plague, which basically, okay, when you were learning about European settlers and how when they came to North America, all the natives got sick.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever wonder, well, why didn't the Europeans get sick and die off?
Because they're immune to it.
No, that's not the reason. Because
No?
the point was, why wouldn't they get sick with viruses they never had in Europe?
It's a good
Okay,
question,
and then
actually.
I always thought about that. Like every time that was brought up, like, oh yeah, you know, all the natives had gotten sick. I thought about, well, why? Like, why wasn't there any plague that America brought to the old world? Okay. And he released a great video that's that your sisters would like, Mark. Just going in depth about, you know, what makes a plague, which is kills fast, spreads faster, okay, and a plague would kill you within 7 to 30 days or whatever, okay. And he basically says, you know, like in a city like London before the New World was discovered, you have a very dense populated area with like no regulations about public health, you know, like a sanitary, no like sanitation
Yeah.
standards, okay? So you have just a dirty thing with, and until like the 19th century, cities like London only grew because people moved there. They didn't grow because of their population having kids. They grew because people moved there,
Yeah.
okay? They weren't self-sufficient. So when you always have new people moving there, you always have new people that are susceptible to those diseases, okay? In a place like North America, where you had no one moving and no big cities, okay? You had no big cities. So the people that had these viruses all got sick and died. And then the people that were immune to these viruses or had a strong enough immune system to fight it off, fought it off, the germ lost, and then it was gone. Because it had no other... It didn't have this new blood moving in the next day to carry on to.
Makes sense.
And it was just like a big mindfuck watching this video. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
But-
So honestly, I might have to actually choose my family just because I know that my sisters might actually do something beneficial with their lives.
True.
Like save the world.
They could.
I mean, my sisters already closed down a couple of restaurants in New York because they had salmonella outbreaks.
Ow.
Yeah.
Why? Is she like New York City?
Mm-hmm.
New York City? Damn, I'm gonna meet her.
Just make a crappy restaurant.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, right now. No, she changed jobs.
Oh.
She used to work in New York, but now it's more close by. But literally, there were like one or two restaurants that it was her least favorite part of the job because she either had to call people up and tell them you might have a very like spreadable disease, so just
Be
you can't go
cautious.
to work for the next. No, it was literally like she called them up to tell them you're legally not allowed to go to work for the next 2 weeks. And people would get pissed off because if their job didn't cover stuff like that, they weren't getting paid.
Yeah, true.
Or she had to call up a restaurant and tell them, hey, we're going to have 2 people coming over and we
Shut you
actually
down.
need to shut down your entire restaurant. Why? There have been too many salmonella outbreaks. So,
That's rough.
we're sorry, but we're shutting down your entire restaurant.
That's rough.
Yeah, it's rough. Definitely.
Yeah.
I'd like that job because I like hurting people.
Well, that's fucked up. All right, so I want to go
kidding.
back
Okay.
just a minute and kind of like talk about because I'm still like thinking about this, the scenario. Why do you have to bring this scenario? Like
I know.
I'm still thinking about it, and I'm just thinking about the way like I value people because like I'm very like protective over the people like I'm fond of. Like
I am too.
I'm like very protective and like there's no way I could. So like I'm like double downing that I would save like my family,
Yeah.
because I know, like even like I don't have a reason like Mark does to save my family. Like my dad's a plumber. My mom's a housewife. My brother's also a plumber. So they're not really gonna do anything that like amazing, like world shattering or saving the world.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I couldn't not pick. I couldn't not pick them.
Yeah, you love them.
And as much as the world may be like cured by like cancer could be cured by someone on that train of 600 people,
You don't know.
I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't be able to live with myself if like I probably won't be able to live with myself killing 600 people, even though I'm technically not killing them, but you know what I mean, letting them die. But I 100% know I couldn't live my life knowing that like my family was dead. Couldn't. Like, my family or close friends, that'd be rough.
Yeah, probably would.
But you see, it would be different because, like, okay, if you said that, like, your 4 closest friends on the train tracks versus 600 people, I wouldn't care if, like, obviously they're not, but even if my 4 closest friends were total morons, I'd still pick them over the 600.
Oh yeah, any day, my friends, definitely 100%.
Yeah, because it's different for me. As much as I love my family, like, they're my family, they'd understand. And, I mean, I'm already, like, both my sisters moved out, I don't really talk to my dad, and, like, my mom's expecting me to move out in a couple years. Yeah. Like, I can live without them.
That's true.
My friends, they'll have my back for the rest of my life.
Exactly. So, if you had asked, like, your 4 closest friends, yeah, I wouldn't actually have thought about it. I would have just said, yeah, saving the friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. That's an interesting
because, like, I'm very close with a lot, like, not a lot of people. The people I'm close with, I value greatly.
Hi.
I value all you four a lot.
Oh, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. I'm miffed.
What? I just said I value all 4 of you.
I'm miffed.
Why are you miffed?
Because I'm probably not top 4.
Chance. To be fair,
I'm not actually, but I don't care.
No. To be fair, I think of all my online friends, I like you the most.
Oh,
you fucking
shots
better.
fired.
Shots fired.
If you don't, I'll fucking slit your throat.
I mean, I like all of my online friends, but like...
Oh, I know. I hate Nathan.
That's Jacob. That's Jacob.
That's Jacob. For no reason.
What? Jacob?
Yeah, Jacob hates Nathan for some reason.
Jacob hates Nathan for no reason.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Nathan's a good
Right?
guy.
There's no reason to hate Nathan.
It's just Jacob being an idiot.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of have a few problems with Jacob too, but...
Understandable.
I hate him.
Everyone has problems. Okay.
Everyone knows who I hate. It's public knowledge.
Let me tell you something. Jacob could meet the nicest, most likable person in the world. He'll still find something to not like about them.
Exactly.
And to hate.
That kind of person.
Okay. I asked Jacob why, like Tony, me, and like a couple of our other IRL friends are his best friends.
This is cringy.
I'm like, I was like, is it because you like us? And he's like, well, I wouldn't say it's because I like you. I think it's more just you annoy me less than everyone else.
He said that, yeah.
That's so
Actual response
so
to why he's friends with like Tony, me, Ty Killer 38, and our friend Mike.
Yeah, that was pretty
like
cringy.
his actual response was, it's not like I like you. I just you guys annoy me less than everyone else does.
That made me feel really valuable.
Yeah, no, but for Jacob, that's a fucking compliment.
Yeah, but like...
Yeah.
Okay, the way I describe Jacob to my friends is, he's a little shit,
It's
but
our
he's
little
our
shit.
little shit.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's an accurate description. Yeah. I don't know where we're going to go with this, but like...
I could ask you guys all name a Pokemon.
Tony, I know you have anime topics.
I do.
I can ask some more questions that are sure to get people to hate me.
You know what? I'm gonna do the anime topics. I'm gonna save... I'm gonna... No, actually... Okay, listen for a second. I'm doing anime topics, and we're gonna end on a chance question.
Oh.
because I have other topics, but I'm gonna move them next week because I can always just do that. That's fine. Okay, so this is a question actually triggered towards targeted towards Mark. Maybe I just want to be triggered right now. Is that what's going on? Chance, your question's on my mind still. You triggered me.
It's triggering, yeah, I know.
No, but
Sorry,
okay. So this is for Kat and Mark. Okay, so this is a scenario I'm throwing out at you.
Okay.
Someone is new to anime. What is the first anime you tell them to watch?
Okay,
Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
no.
No!
Why not?
The Endless Eight would kill any newbie anime watchers.
That's a good point.
But I feel that
No, okay.
you can tell them to skip it if you
Well,
want.
Kat, do you not remember the conversation we had about this?
It's important, though.
I know it's important.
You didn't actually
but
watch
if you really,
it if you skipped it.
If you really want to get someone into anime, you really need to give them something solid. Like you have to.
I love that you say solid now. That's my fault.
Wait.
That is your fault.
Wait.
Alright, but
I like
I have my reasoning for the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. I feel that it represents anime very well. I think that it puts a lot of the good things about anime in there, as well as, like, I don't know, showing them parts of anime that they should expect to be in anime in the future. Like, they do a really good job with the comedy, they do a good job with, like, the serious. It's, like, a very good balance between the two. And they do, like, it's great animation, there's great music. It's, like, they have really great characters, and they do a good job with, like, making the show a good show. And I haven't really found any other anime that's been, like, yeah, this person would, because, like, anime, it depends on, like, the personality of the person you're telling to watch the show. Like, you might know, like, this girl, and she might like really cute things, and you might be like, yeah, you should totally watch Ouran High School Host Club. But then you might know this, like, really, I don't know,
manly man.
boring guy. You might be like, yeah, go watch some Full Metal Alchemist, and you'll really love it. But, like, if you're really trying to get a very general anime, I would definitely suggest Haruhi Suzumiya. It's a very general anime. Anyone will like it, regardless of their, like, if they're a guy or a girl or their interests. It's very versatile.
Okay.
Alright, you go on now.
I only have one thing to say. I just found this funny. I completely agree with you on all accounts, but it was just really funny. I was like, oh, well, considering it's the Endless Eight, you can just tell them to skip it. And this is why it's a really solid anime. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
It is kind of contradictory.
It's a really good
I loved
anime.
it too, I must say.
Yeah,
I just found it funny that it was just like, you need a really solid anime. Okay, you can skip these 8 episodes and it's perfectly okay.
I mean, look, if you know the person really well, and you think that they won't like the Endless Eight, tell them to skip it. But if you think that they'll be able to stand it, just warn them about it. Like, it really depends on the person. Like,
yeah, no, I completely agree.
People,
It was just kind of funny, yeah.
No, it was just funny. It's just like, you need a really solid anime, so here, you can skip these 8
so
episodes.
far, I understand
Like,
that
it's funny. It's funny.
I thought it was.
And I'm not arguing with you in the slightest. I just found that really funny.
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of contradicting myself there, and it doesn't really make sense.
It's like asking how old you are when you were 12.
Shut up. I just feel that it's the best anime, like, in that aspect. Like, I value the Endless Eight. I think it's good that they put that in there. But if you think that it will really chase away a person, then usually when it comes to recommending this show, I usually tell the person, there's gonna be this thing. It's called the Endless Eight. And please get through it. It's gonna be torture, but after it's over, you're gonna love it.
See,
okay,
and so far, it's really been the only anime that's been so versatile and that people really love. Like, every time I suggest it to someone, they always just love the show. Like, Hydro loves it. I showed it to my friend Peter, and he, loved it, and then he got to the Endless Eight, and he was like, what is this shit? And I'm like, please just get past it. And he did.
Burn through
and then
it.
once he started to watch it again, he was like, holy shit, I'm so glad I finished the Endless Eight. And then he finished it, and he was like, that is, my favorite anime now. It's been so great because everyone loves it, and I just feel that it's a really good suggestion anime.
Okay, so I've got my pick because I've been thinking about this since, well, pretty much the past 2 hours, right, Tony?
Yeah, I totally didn't. I didn't slip you the topic really.
Tony totally didn't tell me the topic before the podcast started, and told me I could think about it.
Totally didn't do that.
And okay, my pick is Angel Beats.
That's
That's
a good one. Good one.
That's really good.
The reason being is I feel like it challenges a lot of the stereotypes that people have about anime.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, most of the stereotypes that people... Chance, why the fuck you Snapchatting me?
Rude.
So one of the stereotypes is that, like, oh, it's just cartoons, it's not, like, actually serious, and, oh my god, Angel Beats challenges that. It is, but I feel like it has a little something for everyone, because it is really, like, there's action, there's comedy. Well, like, the biggest thing is that it's very emotional and serious, and the soundtrack is amazing.
Yes.
The sound can really make an anime, but, it's just, like, I don't know, it's short, so people don't have to feel like they're really wasting their time if they're openly against anime. It's like, it's only, like, 13 episodes. It won't even take you a day.
Yeah, that's another really good one, actually. I'm with you there.
And I just feel like, just for a short anime, it really does well with everything. It's serious, it's funny, it's got action, it's got a bit of romance. It's got a little something for everyone. I feel like it's a great newbie anime because I think you could show anyone that, and no matter what they like, they'd be like, they could take an interest in it.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. I loved both of those animes. Yeah.
That one's a really good one, too, Mark. I think I might start suggesting that.
I actually want to throw something out there too. Mark, I sent you that Snapchat because
Yeah,
Snapchat
I'll move.
added.
I'll move in with you.
Yeah, that's what
That's what I said.
But I guess Snapchat right now has, if I won 900 million, I would. Okay, whatever I would buy. I forget now. And it's got like money and shit and like champagne bottles on it.
Yeah.
So I just took a picture of a house that's for sale near me. Oh, it's a fucking mansion. Okay, so here's the thing though. It's a mansion, but it's the nicest looking house on the street, and all the other houses are like meh. They're like okay. They're like, so like this house really should be like 2 times the price.
But just be based on the neighborhood.
But it's being
yeah.
dragged down because of
The neighborhood, yeah.
the house around it. Yeah, but it's not like a dangerous neighborhood or anything like that. It's real close to me actually. And
If it's close
a
to
real
you,
nice
then
house.
it is a dangerous neighborhood.
Shut the fuck up. Well, I'd be moving in, so then it would be
Yeah.
dangerous.
See?
But oh my god, I want it so. It's got like a fucking one of those houses where it has a hot tub that leads into a pool, like overflows into it. In the
That's really
backyard,
cool.
it has this like odd-shaped pool with a hot tub, an outside bar with a nice huge TV in it. Let's see what else. It's got a brick oven for pizza,
Oh, okay.
and I was like, oh, I want that so bad. Like a lot of rooms upstairs, a great room that I could play video games in all night long, and or the basement I could do that too. The basement, okay, literally has an industrial deep fryer in it because it was supposed to be like for the kids to go like watch movies and shit. Basement had a poker table, like a nice like professional poker table with like leather reclining seats, all that schnaz, okay. A deep fryer, fridge, all that kind of bullshit. A nice huge TV, like 10 couches. They had a movie theater on the top floor of the house. Then if you went to the garage, the top floor, there was a second floor in the garage, which was another movie theater and workout room.
It sounds like a really nice place, but the only thing I have to ask is, do you see a room I can live in?
Yeah, agreed.
Let's
Tell
see.
you that-
Yeah,
share
Mark
it.
and I will share a room. It's okay.
Who will
There's-
be aligned?
Okay, here.
If
There's
need be.
5 bedrooms and 5 full bathrooms, 2 half beds.
Okay, so depending on how many people you're moving in with you, if need be, Mark and I will share a room. We don't mind. But if we can have our own room, I'll take my own room. But
Can I get in on this hot deal?
Can I get it?
dude, if you could get everyone from the podcast to move into your house, we can do background noise every week in person.
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Great.
every single week.
Okay, so Tony, your other anime topic.
Oh, I need anime to watch.
Okay, Kat, you want to go first on
I
this?
I haven't watched any animes you guys have said in a while.
All right. I gotta
Some
pull out my...
episodes.
7 degrees.
Okay, you want me to go first then? I've got one.
I went
Alright,
first.
go ahead.
Nathan said 7 Deadly Sins.
Seven Deadly Sins is definitely a good one,
I need to watch that one.
but this is my pick.
Oh, you're typing it? Okay.
Yeah. Out Noah
I'm
0.
gonna write that down. Why do all animes have like...
It's got a second season, and it's completely finished. You don't have to wait. There is not going to be
Ooh.
season 3, so
Okay, that's good.
you're in the clear.
Is that a .0? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Out Noah 0.
Okay.
Alright, I gotta ask you...
No.
No.
You know,
I
and
feel
there
like...
are a couple others that Tony, there are
Yeah.
a couple others that I want to suggest to you, but their final season hasn't come out yet. I'm like,
Ooh.
damn it! I know you don't want to wait for it just as much as I
Yeah.
don't, so I'm like, I'm not going to drag you in. But Out Noah 0, complete, it's got a second season, everything's good.
Okay.
Alright.
And Kat, I haven't
Wait.
watched any animes you've suggested to me recently.
Okay.
Because I feel like that was
Um,
actually the question you're gonna ask me.
No.
I was wrong then.
Have you seen Durarara?
No.
I would suggest that one. Mark, have you seen that one?
Not yet. I've been kind of like iffy.
I thought it was pretty good.
Hey Kat, can you
hear it's
spell
really
that
good,
for me in
but, like,
chat?
It's really good to me.
Okay, wait.
No, you go.
Okay, there we go. Okay, there you go, Tony.
Thank you.
Once it loads. There we go. Durarara.
Ra.
Durarara.
Ra.
Okay. I need to go back to it because there's that one of those times where I was just really craving an anime, and it just didn't have a fast enough start for me.
Oh,
It was really interesting, but I go through moods. Sometimes I want really slow-paced anime that I can just slowly get my way through, and other times I'm like, I want to get hooked in first episode and be taken for a ride for the rest of them. And it was during one of those times that I started watching it, and I'm just like, this doesn't have a fast enough start for me. I'm goodbye. So I need to go and watch it.
that same thing kind of happened to me. Like, it starts, like, the first few episodes are kind of slowish.
Exactly.
And then it really picks up.
I've
after,
heard.
like,
I've
like,
also heard I need to go back and watch Charlotte.
I haven't heard of that one.
Okay, I like shows that, like, on the surface don't seem serious, but the deeper you get into them, the more serious they get. And Charlotte looked like this really lighthearted anime, and I'm just like, I got to, like, episode 5, and I'm like, I'm sorry, nothing serious has happened, I can't take this, I'm gone. Apparently, like, episode 7, it got, like, super dead, like, serious. And everyone's like, what do you mean it wasn't serious? Oh my god, did you see the ending? No, I didn't see the ending. It was so boring I didn't make it past episode 6. Yeah, high chance. Lol, you don't watch anime, I get it. But it was just like,
I
I'm
could
pissed
suggest
off.
you some really gay anime.
yeah, chance, watch
I was gonna
free.
just say free.
Yeah, watch some free. Watch
some free. No,
Haikyuu,
trust me.
Watch some.
No, Haikyuu isn't gay.
There is some really gay shit in that show, and I haven't even seen it.
Hey, it is not gay.
Kagehina is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I don't even watch the show.
But it isn't a real thing. People, it's shipping. People are shipping.
Yeah, I know that it's all shipping and stuff, but like, there's this one artist that I follow, and like, she posts like Kagehina,
Nice hand chance.
like fan art every other day, and it's just
But the thing is, like the thing,
and then I see like all this
unlike
other
free,
Kagehina
it's not even implied gay. Like
Well,
Haikyuu,
Kagehina
it's just
kind of is, because I've seen some
Rope
like
company. Oh no.
Chance rolls. I was hoping this would say
Seems-
chances for a company.
stuff, and it's like, how are these two not gay? Like,
I'm sorry, I haven't seen anything like that.
okay.
Although I can definitely see where people are coming from with it. Okay,
I mean,
I
like,
can
and
see
then
that.
it's the fact that the characters are gay is not like, it's all guys anyway. So
Yeah, I know. Fair enough.
It's like-
Well,
it's-
no,
it's-
not really.
yeah.
I feel like the new female they added in has a crush on.
I
one
have
of
no
the
idea what you're talking
Chance,
about.
we only see
Yeah,
a sliver
yeah.
now.
Second season, you'll see it.
I need to, like,
Oh.
I
Just
haven't seen
watch
this
it,
one.
watch it. It's good. Just watch it, please.
Hashtag feel the burn.
I knew that was coming. Okay, is there any other topics, Tony? Because this is on for like 2.5 hours.
No, there's not. If Chance wants to, I don't know if we want to have another Chance question, or we're gonna be done.
Oh, I have one
Alright,
in my
alright,
mind too.
Alright, let's... Like a quicker answer
like-
we're gonna have to do, but yeah.
Yes, this is a very quick answer. I would like to know everyone's view on death, positive or negative.
Ooh. You're asking a lot of...
James,
Just one
how
word.
are you gonna do this to
Here.
us?
One word, positive, negative. You're getting at your notepad to start writing notes?
No, I was
Sorry, that
actually...
is-
That's me moving my notepads away because the podcast is...
What aspect of death? Do you mean like the afterlife, or
Everything.
like are we afraid of it?
Just death.
I guess the word who he's trying to get at is when you picture the word death. Do you take it positively or negatively?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Really,
man,
that's really a hard question.
I kind of don't want to answer this question because it reveals a lot of things about me, and I'd rather not.
Well, you only have to say positive or negative.
Yeah, you don't have to go into it if
We're
you
not
don't
going
want
into
to.
detail on this
Okay, I view death as a positive thing.
Okay. Hydro?
I need a minute.
Cat, do you know?
Shit. It personally, like your death or any
Just
death?
the word death.
Any. It doesn't have to be yours or anyone you even
Negative.
know. Negative?
Negative. Yeah.
Okay. Hydro?
I'm choosing to go last because I'm the host.
Okay. To buy you a little bit of time, I'll tell you I view it as positive and why. So to me, death is the culmination of all the good you've done in your life. It's just like the final end product that is you. Like that's what I think of when I think of death. I think of all the good that someone has done in their life to bring them to the point of release.
Okay.
But
So that's what I think. When I think
okay,
of
I'm trying to buy some time here too by muttering just stuff that comes to my head. But then brings the question, what about miscarriages and what about dictators and tyrants who've all come to their end? And
That's why I
really
said
haven't
good.
worked.
Only the good. If bad people I don't give a fuck about. Yeah, I'm kidding. But everyone does something good in their life.
I'm sure that like even Hitler held
I-
a door open for an old lady once.
Exactly.
Like
There's a lyric to an Andrew Jackson
Jihad song.
Yeah, Andrew Jackson Jihad, and it says, "I have seen the darkest parts of humanity, and I truly believe that we're capable of good as well."
So
Alright? And that really touches me because I do believe that in every human being, no matter how bad you think they are, there is good.
this is a debate we're gonna have for another time because I would love to talk about. I could take up like 2 hours talking about just that.
Yeah, same.
But I am gonna. It's a positive thing.
Okay. Word. And Mr. Twisted Zodiac.
I'm conflicted because my viewpoint is that while death is negative in some cases, such as a loved one dying, whereas you would rather spend an eternity with them, it's also positive, whereas tyrants and dictators from before can be assassinated if worse comes to worse, I suppose, and that brings a lot better. I don't
Better
know.
times, better days.
Yeah.
It's correct. Yeah.
Different strokes for different folks. Different strokes for different.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I like that question.
it depends. Like, or like, there are
It
episodes
just
of
depends also
Doctor
on
Who-
how you understand that question.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
definitely.
it's kind of how you take the question.
Like, living forever is obviously negative. Like, you don't want to live forever. That's not good. So, death in that case would be positive. But if you were, like,
Why don't you want to live forever?
have you ever read Tuck Everlasting? Have you ever, like...
No. But I'm just curious, like, why wouldn't you want to live
You
forever?
wouldn't want to live... Do you realize how many people you would see die? Like, you would never
No, I'm
be
just
able
saying,
to
like,
get
why,
attached to someone.
Okay.
Because if you
That's a valid
lived
reason.
directly forever, like, you'd maybe be able to live with someone... Like, the Doctor lives forever, basically. this is one of the reasons that the Doctor has affected me as like he changed my viewpoints and stuff like that on things like this. Like the Doctor, basically, he lives forever. He can regenerate when somebody shoots him with a gun or whatever it happens to be. And, like, he has seen so many things in his entire life. He's lived over 900 years. And he's seen so many things. And he's seen so many people die. And it's, like, you wouldn't want to do that.
It's
Like,
true.
there's so
Very
much to him, like, that you can't even really imagine it. Like, he has lived for can you imagine living for 900 years?
Yes.
You could.
Would you want to live for 900 years?
I'm torn.
It's a 50-50 kind of thing for me.
Because, like, if you were to suddenly stop, like, physically changing, like, if you were in this body for the rest of your life and you were immortal, essentially, you could not kill yourself. Nothing could kill you.
I don't have my spectacular abs yet.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I mean, like,
Could you give me like 2 months before I have to live the body like forever?
Yeah.
Like
but you don't physically
What's
age. I
notice?
guess you can change your, like, current body state. Like, you could get fat or skinny.
okay, that's fine. Then I'll start living forever now. Then.
You
The
can't
bodybuilder.
physically age. So you're stuck kind
Any
of
different
like
hairstyles I'd try out?
physically. Yeah, but like
in a few years, I'm not
you'd
happy
watch
with
your
myself
friends
right now.
grow up. Like you'd watch your friends grow up, and eventually
And
they die, and you would stay young.
Yeah, that. So okay, so we should wrap up the podcast. But I'm gonna say this: after the first batch, or after like the second or third batch of people, if you could get through the first 3 like batches of people, you'd be fine.
You just wouldn't care
You'd be
anymore.
fine. Just gonna throw that
Here's
out
the
there.
thing. Just one last point. Closing
Okay,
thought.
closing
for
thoughts,
me.
guys.
Closing thought. Yes, like it'd be hard to like lose people, but I'm someone that I don't care if people like me. I don't care if people hate me. I don't care if people love me, because I'm still gonna do me. I'm still gonna like. Okay, so like most people think of me as an asshole on here at least.
I
love
you.
But I'm a generally good person. I hold the
but
door
remember
open.
What I said, remember
what?
when I said you're an asshole, but you're like a good person?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I said
That's
exactly that
exactly.
when you asked if I
Thank
would
you.
vote for you, and I said yes.
Thank you. But that's what I'm saying. Like I would want to live forever, just to make a difference.
Yeah, and if you're the kind of person that can make a difference, like perhaps the Doctor, then that makes sense and that's good. But like, if you're just gonna, like,
Yeah, do nothing.
if you have ever read Tuck Everlasting, it's basically this book that it was like 5th grade that I read it, and this
Yeah, that was
family,
a while ago.
they're like wandering through the woods or something, and they've come across this like natural well in like a tree, and they take a drink from it, and the water makes them immortal. And
Okay then.
they don't know what to do with themselves. They like, it's just this family, like it's like a mom, a dad, like a son, and I don't know if there's anybody else, like a daughter. There probably is, I don't remember, but they're living in this house kind of like offset from the rest of the town, and they don't ever go into town because they don't want to get like attached to people, because if they do, the people will grow up and then it will leave them. And like, I think they're like, what goes on in their head is like they really just want to die. That's all they want to do. Like, we're wrapping up the podcast. I shouldn't get rambling. on
Okay.
this now.
Well, wrapping up the podcast. Everyone wants to die, according to Kat. That is.
Yeah, okay, that's a great. That's a great. It's like a cat saying
Everybody
filing
dies,
cabinets
yeah.
aren't people. So I'm gonna.
I mean, like, I can understand why you want to live, and that makes sense. And
That's
it's-
fine.
Right
Cabinet.
as I love how he goes. So I'm gonna.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wrap the podcast, and then Kat's just like go tears right back in. Like a
It's just
fucking hungry
irresistible.
dog.
It is.
Fucking hungry
Yeah.
dog. dude.
And it's funny because she's a cat.
Yeah.
Ah.
So on that note, I'm sorry. I'm gonna end this episode of Background Noise. This is episode 105 of Background Noise, the first background noise with this mic, and I no joke, I like rubbed the mic as I said that. So thank.
I
We
could
can
tell.
tell.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being part of this, and goodbye.